Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Oh, I forgot to do my announcement, didn't I? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pre-roll is getting ready to drop. That way we can go 60 minutes commercial free. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All the packs. All of them, Con. All of them. I got a joke for you. You want to hear it? You want to hear a joke? I got a joke. It's really, really bad. It came from Dr. Juby, so you know it's bad, right? You know, you know, Tarpy, in the animal kingdom, a lion would never drive drunk, but a tiger would. That was a Juby joke, so you know it's terrible, right? I thought it was kind of funny. That one's for you, Juby. It's yours. The musical playlist was perfect as well. That was good. Where's my ghost? I got a ghost. Wait, is that true? Really? I haven't paid any bit of attention to it. Are you serious, John Roll? So what was the excuse? Oh, I must retract it. I must retract it. I hereby apologize to Tiger Woods. Hey, Jason, what's going on? Oh, my God. Okay. What is happening? Ah, there we go. Ugh. I had to order a couple of new cables I had to order a couple of new cables for my studio for my Lego setup. Hey, good evening, everybody. What's going on? Welcome. Let me turn on all the thingies. There you go. There's your alerts. And everything is good. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. Hey, Teppy says, hey, do you know what's up with the supply drops? Yeah. Hey, Radio Dad. Thank you for the 41-month resub. Does this music make you excited for Arcfall? No, I didn't lose more cables. Caledon says, are you going to tell us? No. I'm just kidding. I will. Give me a couple of minutes. Let me get settled in. I got to find a better playlist. Does this make you... Hypodermic says, makes me sleepy. I was going for the whole, let's be frightened kind of thing. Maybe that doesn't work. All right, let's... Yeah, this works. The Borg Sphere is coming. Another arc inside Star Trek Fleet Command. What new bugs will be introduced? And more importantly, what old bugs will be reintroduced? Also, UltimatDJz was wrong. In a rare state of affairs that never, ever, ever happens when dealing with communications at Star Trek Fleet Command. UltimatDJz chose the wrong side of the 50-50 coin. Was it Pike or was it Pike? DJs chose Pike, but it was actually Pike. Damn. Welcome to Arcfall Iota 04. Thank you, Vic. Appreciate it. Tarpy says, wait, what are you smacking me for, Vic? What are you smacking me for? It wasn't entirely my fault. Yeah, it pretty much was, wasn't it?
Yes. Yes, it was.
I forgot I forgot that I normally don't have Discord unmuted this early in the show. I should probably go back to muting Discord, and then I'll come back to it about 20 minutes later after Tarpy's done with all of her commentary. Oh, damn it. Seriously? Wait, is my camera that good that you could actually read that?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. You...
Well, was it really? No way. You could not read that. You could not read that.
Do you want to fight us on that?
What are you smacking me for? Mimi says the Aloha Diz part was legible. I didn't try reading the rest. Well, obviously that was legible, but nothing else was legible, not from that far away. Slumber party at my house. Yeah, I got merch from Dr. Iron Chef. I was going to open it. Hey, I have big news.
Were you going to show us the label on the box while you were doing it, or just in the background?
No, I was just going to... It's fine.
Uh-huh.
What did I got?
It's going to be fine.
I got stuff. I got stuff from Dr. Iron Chef.
Note to self, if I ever send you anything, don't put my actual address.
Don't put a return label on it. No, definitely not. Just put the one who rolls her eyes. I'll know exactly who it's from. All right, let's see. Oh, there's a little love note in it. What? Vic! Aw, we hope you love your shirt. Love Aloha Diz. Aw. That sounds so chef, doesn't it? That sounds so chef. I don't think he actually personally wrote that note, but all of his merch comes with love Aloha Diz. Do you guys believe that? I've actually ordered something from Aloha Chef, from Aloha Diz before, and it said the same thing. Love Aloha Diz. Oh, isn't that guy is such a swell guy. He's such a swell fella. It's a heck of a guy. What just happened? Did you guys hear that? Did I just lose internet?
No, you lost music.
Why did I lose music? Oh.
Hi, Oliver.
Oh, I know why. I must have accidentally pressed the space bar when I set my shirt down on my keyboard. Don't.
Oh, my God.
I think it was Oliver. Oliver did it.
Stop blaming Oliver.
What? No, he just did it. And now the song is over. Oliver touched something. Stop touching things. Daddy. Yeah. Okay. Oliver asked me to make a Walmart order. My delivery is 9 minutes away. You guys want to know what's on it? You want to know what's on it?
How much junk food?
It depends on what you consider junk food.
How many cans of beefaroni?
Only 8.
Only so that's
8.
Like today. That's like today, right?
And probably
so you'll have to do
today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow, yeah.
Oh.
2 bags of purple Doritos. I'm a great dad. I'm like dad of the year here. 4 cans of SpaghettiOs without meatballs. He doesn't like the meatballs. He doesn't like the meatballs. I have SpaghettiOs with meatballs in there. He was like, I'm going to heat up one of these, but I'm going to separate the meatballs for you. I'm like, okay.
I've never even eaten beefaroni.
And a case of Coke Zero. I should have tried to get a deal on a pallet of beefaroni. Sounds like a 5 out of 5 kid diet. I mean, I'm in there with him too. No, my 6 cases of Ghost showed up by UPS the other day. That's right. So I get a pile of fake meatballs and Oliver gets the SpaghettiOs. It's a workable deal. Pixelate says he's got the sugar bounces. No, he hasn't had any sugar today. No, he hasn't had any sugar. But he does bounce around. That's natural. Hey.
I had a Dr. Thunder at lunch.
Oh, he had a Dr. Thunder at lunch?
Yeah.
At school?
Yeah.
You're allowed to drink soda at school? What?
I asked to drink 1 can.
What is Dr. Thunder? That's generic Dr. Pepper, but he likes it better. Wait, we have a hype train? Oh my God. See, I wasted it.
So as soon as I was
10 seconds
again.
left. I wasted it.
2 days in a row.
I wasted it. A soda at lunch. No sleep for you. Okay. Hey, you want to take a look at this t-shirt I got? I got a t-shirt. Oh, look at that. It's a brand new Warp Drive 5 t-shirt. Check that out. It's got Jason V-neck on it. The newest member of the Warp Drive 5. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Iron Chef. Are you on this? Are you a member of the Warp Drive 5? Oliver says, am I on it? Hey, I just saw somebody sneak in. Yo, what's up? What's up, homie? Homie G, how are you?
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
You know,
hi.
I had a Crystal Pepsi machine in high school. I can have soda whenever I want.
Yeah, but first of all, Crystal Pepsi's not a thing anymore. Sorry. Second of all,
number one, that's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily the case. Our friends at Pepsi may be cooking up something special for us.
Oh my gosh. Look at it's he just stole my hat. Look at it looks
He stole his hat.
It said no, he got it back. He wore the capybara hat literally today. And he just said, "Oh, this hat looks better on me." Did you guys hear that? He literally just said, "Oh, that hat looks better on me."
He's not wrong.
No
Right.
lies were told.
No lies were told. America did almost go into civil war because of Crystal Pepsi. That is an accurate statement. Okay, hang on. I'm trying to fix. So this is not. Is this a dad hat? All right, because it's got the strap on the back.
Oh, we already spent 5 hours talking about dad hats.
I can't
skip.
I can't. The strap. Oh, it goes in like that. Okay, now try it. All right, Chef. Yeah, there's no Velcro, no snaps. Chef, my hat has been commandeered. I'll have to buy another one. This is great. Thank you so much. I love my new hat. Tarpy says, I love the hat. I love the hat, too. All these hats are great. I've got a Lost In hat. I've got the Talking Trek hat. Now I've got the STFC Ohana hat. That's fantastic. All right, buddy, I got a show to do. We got a lot to do in a limited amount of time in which to do it. Everybody say goodbye to Oliver DJs. Goodbye, buddy.
Goodbye, Oliver DJs. There he goes.
Enjoy your beefaroni. All right. Yeah. So, hi, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Everybody good? Everybody Gucci? Everybody feeling wonderful and all the good things? I hope so.
I do enjoy a good Borg Sphere. Yes,
we have stuff to tell you about the Borg Sphere. First and foremost was I was wrong. And I don't have to say that very often. As a matter of fact, the last time I had to say that was probably like, God, forever ago.
Yesterday.
It was like
at your divorce proceeding.
Yesterday.
Well, no, it was a little more recent.
That's the last time I said I was wrong.
It was probably I don't know, God, what feels like ages, but it was probably actually about 2 weeks ago. But no, you know what? Honestly, let me just ask. I feel like this is a good thing. All right. To be honest with you, I feel like they got the wrong one. Right.
Okay. Do tell.
Well, Strange New Worlds Pike will work. It's the original Kelvin Pike that won't work.
Oh, yeah, that was a mistake. They definitely got the wrong one.
I feel like,
they definitely got the wrong one.
They got the wrong one. I mean, but whatever, it is what it is, and it was confirmed, so okay. I don't know. That's
design, get a game design.
Yeah, no. I mean, here's the thing, Andy. You're exactly right. Strange New Worlds Pike is the more valuable officer. He works beyond level 70. So, like, okay. I'm sorry.
If only there were a player advisory council to inform them of their foobar.
No backsies, Scopely. All right, no backsies. Here's the deal. This is one that I'm happy to be wrong about. And IPAC rides again. Potts, you told him the wrong Pike. By the way, I'm not in charge of IPAC. We now have confirmed that Putz and Dr. Iron Chef are both secret members of IPAC, and I'm outing them right now. I have confirmed
it's not so secret.
That not anymore. It's not. Yeah, Vic, IPAC. All right, see, PAC was dissolved, and now there's a new one, the Shadow Organization, the one that actually was pulling all the strings. See, my firm belief is that IPAC is actually the one that decided to delete PAC. All right. And IPAC is still there. It's still like 5 players. It's some secret cabal style organization.
You sound like a crazy person right now.
No,
you
it's
sound like
real.
a bitter, crazy person.
IPAC, all right, deleted and eliminated PAC. Okay, just so they could take the heat off of PAC. But I solved it. I figured it out with the help of Putz, who accidentally doxed himself. But now we know.
They would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for the crazy kids.
That's right. Okay. Mm-hmm. And behind IPAC, there's OPAC. And behind OPAC, there's UPAC. And behind UPAC is 2PAC. Okay. I'm just saying, there's a lot of PACs involved here. And I am committed to getting to the bottom of it for you, community.
Isn't it?
All right, I'm here for you.
Tupac.
Whatever.
Well,
I'm not on IPAC, but I am on GAC.
Which is, what does that one stand for?
Obviously, the Ghost Advisory Council, featuring this wonderful new skin of Electric Lemonade.
Oh, that is beautiful. I, in fact, am going with a classic today. All right. A good old-fashioned Welch's Grape Ghost Energy.
That's
one
the
of
best.
The original favorites.
I actually picked this today because I wanted to clear up a little misconception out there. Some of you may see the new 7-Up Ghost hit store shelves very soon, and it is not simply a reskin of Electric Limeade. It is a completely new formulation. And if it doesn't taste like 7-Up, but better, I don't know what does.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. See, all kinds of wonderful information here for you today. So,
the tropical mango, that's almost one of my new favorites. Have you had the tropical mango?
Yes.
SSG. I love the tropical mango. That is a great
you just
flavor.
Say SSG. His name is Zek. It's just Zek. Zek, Now listen, even in all the years I said your
Zach,
name
maybe
wrong.
you could make that a little bit more clear when you, if you want us to say Zach.
I'll
say Zach.
That I said your name wrong, I never butchered it that badly. I'm just telling you. I never said it that wrong. Okay, in all my years.
Well, Benny Hills Ghost, the next time you zero my base, maybe you could take some ghosts while you're at it, along with all my parts stealing Tracy.
All right, guys. Listen, we got a lot of stuff to get to and not a lot of time in which to do it. So we're going to answer questions. That is pretty much how we're going to go through today. I have a lot of questions that have come in. I've got some clarification answers to provide. And I have a little bit of clarification as if we now know, and I'll read to you, that we wanted to clarify that the image shown in the recent YouTube video features Strange New Worlds Pike as one of the three officers that the new Conqueror Borg hostiles are resistant to. The correct officer that should have been shown is Christopher Pike, as listed in the blog.
Whoops.
Well, fine. That's not really that big of a whoops.
No, in fact, it is a whoops. Like, I can't believe they had the right answer and then they changed it for the wrong answer. That's the whoops.
Yeah. I mean,
thank you. I will say thank you. Thank you for the whoopsie.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Appreciate that. That is indeed the wrong Pike, but we're going to take it. Okay. That's great. Okay. Now, here's the thing. That's probably not going to impact crew choice. It probably will. I mean, listen, I'll probably use Strange New Worlds Pike now, but
are you kidding? As an Op 70 player, how could you not be happy about this news?
Yeah. Here's the deal. So they went with the text instead of the graphic. That's fine. Q Doggin says until tomorrow when Strange New Worlds Pike doesn't work.
You know what? I can't put anything past anybody at this point. I literally can't.
I mean, that was the clarification and the announcement that came. You guys
that
saw
assumes that the game works at all tomorrow morning. Let's get that right.
Hey,
plot twist, nothing works tomorrow.
I do want to share something with you. All right. I do want to share something with you guys. Do you guys remember? I know you're not maybe going to remember this, but do you guys remember the issue, like when you try to repair your ship and it takes like 13 clicks and takes 17 years to actually repair a ship, and then it just kind of flashes and does like 4 different things, and then you get the error message, and then it tries to take your latinum and all that stuff. I will say that when I play tested, that bug wasn't there.
Oh no.
What? No, that's a good thing,
but
right?
It is now. But it is now?
No, I am just saying during the play test.
Why would you bring it up then? Why would you bring it up?
I just wanted to let people know that maybe that bug doesn't persist.
Or maybe it does.
Or maybe on second maintenance, right, Jim Pipe? Maybe on second maintenance, it'll revert. Maybe it'll work. Loop says you were on a 4-month-old account. That's true. It wasn't that way 4 months ago, was it? So Mimi says, don't forget, DJs, everything you saw in the playtest is subject to change. And that is true, including the news that Strange New Worlds Pike will indeed work, and it was original Kelvin Pike that will not. And for anybody curious about why that's silly and a little bit funny and all the things, is simply because of this. And if you give me a second, I'll pull him up on screen so that you guys can take a quick little gander.
We have a visual aid today.
Yeah,
okay, here he is now.
This is Strange New Worlds Pike. Great guy, dashing
Handsome
fella.
mount, great hair, and the only actor, by the way, who donated his signature for free for our charity T-shirt.
That is true. That is true.
So let's get that right.
Handsome mount, fantastic guy. Then we're going to scroll on down here just a little bit further, and we're going to take a look at the OG, the Kelvin Pike. All right, and I don't even know where he is. He must be closer to the top. We're going to
depends on how you sorted.
Well,
noob.
There's no sorting of anything anywhere. Actually, take that back. They did offer something super sneaky and kind of amazing here not too long ago in the research tree. I'm pretty excited about that. Did you guys see that? That's pretty big. Did you see it yet, Griffin?
I see every time I open the research tree for the first time, it ends up being a blank screen, and I have to close and reopen it. Is that what you mean?
No, that's not at all what I mean. What I mean is there is now a search bar for stuff in research tree, which I'll show you in just a minute. It's great. Anyway, here's original Kelvin Pike that works against hostiles of level 70 and under. Now, Cruzito says that he believes that this was intentional. They don't want players below 70 to cheese. And I get that. I think that makes sense. I think maybe Cruzito's right. Maybe I'm looking at this all wrong. Maybe he's absolutely right. But here's the deal. Strange New Worlds Pike, I feel, well, Cruzito, maybe you're right. Because I would have expected Strange New Worlds Pike to be out of the two Pikes. I would have expected them to be for this guy to be less influential than the Strange New Worlds one. All right. That being said, you guys are also talking about TNG Picard. Now, here's the thing: we got Enterprise E Picard is the one that is disabled, right? Enterprise E Picard is the one that's disabled. So let's take a look at our handy dandy little news section here. And we're going to pull this up on screen. So Strange New Worlds Pike will work. Enterprise E Picard is the one that will not work. And that, to me, that makes more sense. Why are you guys talking about TNG Picard? Are you talking about Picard Bev?
Because of the ability to do the same thing that Pike does about the multiplying the below deck.
Yeah, right.
Did they forget about that one?
That's what I'm saying. It just feels a little bit like, I mean, when you're talking about, putting 2 and 2 together and getting pi, that's why I would have assumed Strange New Worlds Pike.
You know what I'm getting when I'm putting 2 and 2 together?
What's that?
Someone's going to get Galed.
Well,
and it's going to happen out of nowhere.
It is going to maybe potentially happen. TNG also, Hypodermic says TNG Picard was the one that was assimilated. That would also make sense. I get all that. Here's the thing.
What's the thing?
I am formulating a logical response in my head. Just give me 20 days.
I'll God, that explains the smoke.
I don't have one.
Okay.
Fair.
I don't.
That's
have
normal.
One. So we're just going to leave it right here. I was wrong. It's Strange New Worlds Pike that they decided to allow to be used and nerf Kelvin Pike, or not nerf, wrong, deactivate Kelvin Pike against the new ones, not considering TNG Picard and leaving Strange New Worlds Pike in play. Now, Cruzito, if you were looking at this, would you have assumed? And I know you're trying to come up with logic too. Me too. Trust me, I'm a logical fella. Okay, look at me, Mr. Logic over here. I'm trying. But if you were looking at this list, tell me that you would have made the same assumption I did. Please tell me I'm not crazy. Okay? Come on, Cruzito. Don't try to logic your way out of this one. I think they made a mistake. But it is what it is, and it's too late to make changes now, as I was also told about one other thing. That...
Oh. Well, one other thing.
Man, that's delicious Ghost. I think I'm going to keep drinking it.
Okay.
By the way, Griffin, you look amazing today.
Griffin, have you lost weight?
Why do you keep
say that?
Have you? Your jawline.
Flattery will get you everywhere, but I don't know why you're sucking up to me today.
Well,
You're
thinks-
afraid that I'm not going to
today.
get on
She
the
thinks
plane
you're
and go
still
to
mad.
Idaho and shove my hand up a cow's anus?
I wasn't worried about that. I was worried about the next time I actually saw you and I just like somehow ended up with a slap mark
I
across my
agree.
face.
I agree, Lube. Blocking one and not the
Well,
other
you know.
is madness. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, it makes no sense. None. No sense at all. There's no logistical sense being made here.
I
But it
am
is
wearing
what
a
it
new
is.
lavender shirt. I do like the color lavender on me suddenly. Never really tried that before, and it's working out for
I
me.
got a new T-shirt. Did you guys see my new T-shirt? It's great. Jim Pie. I don't think that's actually true. Jim Pie, see, with a cow, okay, it's like just all jumbled up, right? So
No.
yeah,
No.
they like overlap.
You're gonna learn this in like 10 days.
They intersect a little bit, like, you know, for like, it's like
What?
two interstates using the
What do you
same
think?
road for like a mile or two before they branch off, right?
No, that is not how that works. Okay.
That's some diarrhea of the mouth right there.
I was just trying to come
And-
up with. Listen,
But-
I was trying to make logic about as much logic as the officer change. Maybe that's why. Yeah.
I think
Yeah, and I
you're
often
gonna have a
try to
really
speak fluent
enlightening
Spanish for my
experience.
gardeners outside, but I'm not going to do that on stream either.
Johnny Five says cows have like 1 billion stomachs. Everything else might be foobar too. I'm going to go with it.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Anyway, listen.
I have so many questions.
I'm gonna just, you know what? I'm gonna sit back. I'm just gonna start answering questions. What questions do you guys have? I did get. Hey, can somebody tell me? Let me just bounce all around here for a second. Does anybody have the Maverick calculator handy? The Maverick credit calculator handy? I want to do some math. I can't tell you guys the math. I just want to look at the math myself and let you guys read it in my eyeballs. What do I think about the calendar changes with the Vengeance? So we lost
We'll get
synergy.
there.
We lost synergy, right?
We'll get there.
I'm just answering questions. Let's just answer the questions. It's fine.
Okay.
We're losing some synergy, right? Here's one of the things. We all love synergy. I get it. But most of these events weren't really intended to kind of run together.
They never were.
They were never intended to run together. And I think that it's weird that they did. Now, I will point out that I think that was done originally to help boost the acquisition of the Vengeance because it was so poor and so expensive. Yeah. Okay. So I believe that was probably why this started. I don't think it was ever, you know, and then of course, like many things, they forget about things and come back when it now feels like precedent. This is, but I will kind of go back to that subject to change thing, and I've said it a million times before. I do somewhat typically defend their right to make decisions on event design. That doesn't mean that they're good, and players are certainly going to feel less value here. Okay. Now here's the thing, Q-Dog. It's not that. Well, yeah, it'll be it's going to be, how do I put this? It's not going to be more expensive to get it, but you are going to get less added value.
Son, you play, you pay.
There you go, Lube. All right, here's the thing. It's not going to be any different price. It's the same price. You're just going to get less added value. You're not going to get anything else to go along with it. All right. Now, this is also, this isn't just for people who don't own the Vengeance. Let's be clear about that as well. Okay? It affects everybody, whether you have the Vengeance or not, because I will point out to you also that players who already have a Vengeance, this is one of only 2 ways that they can source parts through engagement. So I understand why people are like, well, F the free to play. Well, no, it's I mean, it's everybody. Okay? It's everybody. So this is also going to affect parts. Okay? Yeah, and IQ says, hey, don't worry, they've got packs, never fear. That's right, Jim Pie. It is, in fact, an equal opportunity reduction in value. Okay, and when I say value, I literally mean what you're getting for the same material spend is going to be less because you're going to lose some of that synergy. All right, and those pieces of synergy would typically come in, whatever Tarpy weekend spend events, or sometimes you could catch them overlapping an Aphelion event or whatever. Now they're taking Vengeance and Aphelion and pretty much mapping them out. If I'm reading this right, we're looking at only 2 per month now, where we used to have them twice per week. Okay. Yeah. And now we're getting it twice per month for a 75% reduction. And then they're going to be dated they're going to fall on the calendar in such a way that there's not going to be synergy. Now, this is an odd decision to me, because I feel like, and I do mean this, I feel like the Vengeance still remains very, very important. Not essential, but very, very important to players entering G7. And not even entering G7, you could go to 71 without it. But I think going to 72 is extremely difficult without it. You can still manage, but man, it makes your life really, really
very
easy.
Grindy.
It makes it very, very more. It's very bearable if you've got a Vengeance, all right? And it doesn't have to be tiered up that great. Mine, I think, has been tier 4 for the longest time. Only this past weekend, or this past week with Coda, did I actually upgrade mine to tier 5. Okay? So it definitely has a super huge impact. We saw the monetization on this thing when it first came out, and I'm puzzled as to why they think they can go back to that, because it almost feels like that way, Griffin. I feel like what they're doing with this model is trying to go back and amp up the perceived value of the Vengeance. And maybe it's an I told you so moment. Maybe Scopely is coming out and saying, hey, listen, you guys poo-pooed all over the Vengeance when it first came out, but hey, ended up being pretty important, didn't it? And maybe now they're going back to some of that value. I don't know if that was the right move, honestly. I don't know if it was the right move. But it's also not wildly surprising, and it is kind of their decision. I think that engagement will speak volumes. All right. And Swift, you point out a really good point here. But it's also a point that goes the other way. The pendulum swings both ways. He says it's a spend event that free to play cannot partake in if they want officers. Correct. But we have also heard many of people say, including this month, hey, Zephyr Cochrane is not an officer I want. I'm going to save. I'm going to wait. Okay. So there are chances, and I have said this, there is absolutely no shortage of opportunities to spend materials either. No shortage of opportunities to spend materials. Like I said, up here in G7, we've got a material spend event probably 5 out of 7 days. Okay?
Yeah.
5 out of 7 days. Now, it sounds like it'll be cut back a little bit with the reduction of Vengeance's Mine, but I'll bet you a shiny nickel will get something else. All right.
Maybe.
I bet you we'll get something else in its place. There's always an opportunity to spend materials. So I don't think this was the right move. I understand that it's their choice to make on it. But to me, like, not even from an event design perspective, Griffin, but from an economy design, it sounds like they're actually restricting access to the Vengeance, which strikes me as odd. Almost 7-8 months after it came out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they want to slow it down. It's all about slowing the roll.
Well, I guess, but I did not think that their intention was to slow people down getting to G7. I think they want G7 to be slow, and I think they're wanting to get people up into G5, G6 pretty daggone quick. I wouldn't have expected them to want to slow progression into G7. Andy says too many people have it. I don't know if I agree with that either. There's 25 or 2,900 of them galaxy wide. There's really not that many. You know? So anyway, it's a little bit weird. I'm disappointed in the change. To be honest with you, I'm disappointed in the change because that is a synergistic way that I got parts. Because we paid attention to that. And I tried to spend materials. As a matter of fact, with Coda this past week, I spent my materials on a day where I also got Vengeance parts. So, yeah, it affects everybody. It's not just people who don't have the Vengeance. This is going to have an impact on everybody. So don't anybody feel picked on. It's for everybody. All right, this change is going to affect everybody. But at the same time, I guess we'll see how it... yeah, it's weird optics, Jim Pie. I'm not mad about it. I'm kind of scratching my head about it. Right? I'm kind of scratching my head about it a little bit. I don't fully understand this. So, you know, I don't know. I'm not mad about it.
What are you going to do?
I'm just, like I said, I'm confused. I don't really understand it, but it is what it is. The announcement is very clear, and they have laid out the schedule for the entire month of April. So I'm good with that. Again, the communication here is good. I just question the decision making on it, but the communication is there, and that's what Hammy's going to do, and I appreciate Hammy for doing it. Man, he's taken another beating yet again today. Poor guy. You know what I think? You know what I think's happened? Here's what I think has actually happened. I think Hammy made somebody mad over there, and they're just trying to give him as many bad announcements as they possibly can, just to see if he'll quit.
Oh wow!
They're like, you know what, Hammy? We're tired of you here, but we're not gonna let you go. We want you to quit. So we're just gonna make you take a beating from the community over and over and over.
I'm sure that's not true.
Obviously, I'm joking. All right, but yeah, man, poor guy. He's had to deliver some rough news over the last several weeks. But I will point out that I know for a fact that Hammy pushes to give good, clear communications. And so the fact that we do have this announcement now, and we've got the schedule for this event, which is a high-impact event, for the next 4 weeks is a good thing. All right? Cruzito,
all right.
You know, he says Vengeance is not free to play. Open them eyes. Yeah, but I also believe, Cruzito, that everything should be given enough time. All right? So you'll never change my mind on that. It has been, 9 months on this ship? Almost. I think 8 months. So I don't...
It's a lot freer to play than it was 10 months ago.
Not now. It has been.
I said it was a lot freer to play than it was 10 months ago.
Yeah, and it still is. But I feel like they took, mathematically, they took a 75% reduction here today.
See, a lot of people got it free to play in chat. Look at that. 4 of them right there. 5 of them, including Pixley, got theirs today.
Congratulations, Pixelate. Sniped it with mats. There you go. So, yeah, you can get it from Outpost, and that's true. Listen, that's why I'm saying. I'm not overly angry about it. I don't think anybody should be. Is it a puzzling move? Sure. Okay, it's confusing. But there are other sources. There are other things that you can do to get it, and I guess we'll just have to chase those for now. All right?
Exactly.
So, but, hopefully, maybe this is part of a plan to make it even more free to play by putting sourcing in somewhere else. All right.
Maybe.
And by the way, I'm not at all. Please don't read between the lines. I'm just saying, they could pop it in anywhere. It could show up in the Maverick store. I don't know that to be true. I'm just saying, if they're going to do this, maybe it's because they're trying to consolidate some material spend into a little bit more serious type of schedule, and there are other places to put it. Now, Cruzito says Outposts are still a source. Oh, wait, they're broken. I
was going to make a Captain Bull's mom joke, but
here's the thing.
I'll refrain.
I have run 4 Outposts in the last several days. I am still consistently missing only 2. I don't know why. I even ran an experiment. Because I had a player say, listen, it will record all 72 hostiles if you do one solo. No other ships. So I did that. Still missed 2. Okay? Still missed 2. So here's the deal. Jim Pie, I don't know how you feel. Vul, I don't know how you feel. if I'm still getting 70 hostiles worth, I'm not going to stop doing them. If I'm missing 2 hostiles worth, yeah, that's a little bit of a pain, but I'm not going to stop progression in that loop for 2 hostiles.
You're getting 70 out of 72 rewards.
Yeah. Now,
it's not back end loaded. The last hostile is not worth a billion times more.
I'm not saying that it's fine that it's only 3% broken, but I'm not saying that it's fine, but I'm saying that it's worth it to me to still run it because I want my 97% rewards. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I mean, and that's true. Swifty says, to be fair, 3% broken is better than 90% that it was, a couple weeks ago, and that's true. I kill use misinterpreting words, but he's kind of right? I'm not saying it's fine, but it's fine. I don't mean that it's like, boy, I'm struggling today. Again, I'm not going to not run them just for 2 hostiles. I want to keep that chain going, and I want to keep getting my directives, and I want to keep getting the other things that outposts provide because I'm going to need it, Caledon says it's 250 plunder per outpost lost. Yeah, that's not enough to hold me back from earning, what?
Okay,
4,
but what about
5,
how many is it? Do the math on me on this. How many do you get for the 70 that you hit?
Well, that's just...
What's the math on that?
It depends.
I just want to hear the math on that. If I have to hear the math on what the math is on the 2 that you missed, I would love to hear the math on the 70 that you get.
It's several thousand.
Oh, no, exactly. We got exactly how many we get for missing 2.
Exactly depends on the crew that you're using. To be fair. Schwift says that he can earn around 7,000. I think 7,000 to 8,000 is realistic. Jim Pie is saying 6,000 to 7,000. So Tarpy saying 6,000, 7,000. So yeah, I mean, Riskbreaker says the same thing. I've got a bunch of medals, 55,000 plunder this weekend from running them this weekend. So that's what I'm saying. Like those last 2 hostiles, is it a little irritating? Sure. Is it to the point where I would consider that feature broken or unengageable, or I'm not going to do them out of spite? No, I'm still going to do it because I need the
only
other
one you're
stuff.
punishing is yourself.
That's true. Maybe. But nonetheless,
if you pick it the outpost because you're missing 2 out of 72, you're only punishing yourself.
But that all that to say is, yes, there are blueprints available for the Vengeance in that refinery as well. So that matters. All right. In the meantime, in other exciting news, I did complete my quota, which means I now have
congratulations.
Which means I now have enough shards to promote Zephram Cochran.
Congratulations.
But
what don't you have?
What don't I have, you ask, would be the 25,000 Maverick credits necessary
to
promote this guy. Yeah. Now, I've been trying to accumulate some. I'm up to 19,000. I'm still pulling some of my core stuff, but I'm not pulling everything that I would want to pull out of there, but I'm still pulling some core stuff to try to get to 25,000. And on that note, hey, Lost In, what's up, baby? Thank you for the 200 kitty bitties.
Lost In's here.
Lost In is here. And I will also point out that I did get the math on Chef. Thank you for 100 kitty bitties. Holy smokes. Thank you guys so much. I did get the math on the Maverick credit income boost from the new Borg Sphere tasks. And
wonderful.
And Jim Pie says a free-to-play way to fix those credits. So no, but again, I'm not going to try to justify it, Jim Pie. I'm just going to explain it mathematically. We've seen this before. It was the same exact model in Mirror Universe. Okay, same exact model in Mirror Universe. We've got Maverick credits. We've got income. It's low. You can choose how to spend it, but at least you're getting some. Okay? And with unlocking the sphere, you will have an opportunity at increased number of Maverick credits. I don't believe that the numbers are what I thought. They're still good numbers, and I'm still going to pursue that pretty heavily. But I think my original thinking was like 500%. I don't think that's right. But that's why I wanted to look at the income calculator. Now, so Divine, here we go. Divine says, so next arc, free to play can do in 100 days. I think I have a button here somewhere for that. Is that it? Maybe this is it. Is this it? Okay, here's the deal. It's not going to be 200 days, Jim Pie. And it's probably not going to be 100 days. But it will be somewhere in the middle. All right? And that is going to depend on what choices you make in the Maverick store. Okay?
Interesting.
I'll be very, very clear. I have relayed my feedback on this. I think that this is not a good decision. But it is the decision. It is a decision that will lay entirely within your hands. Let me put it that way. Yes, risk breaker, there is essentially a stretch goal pool. There's a 1 BP pool and there's a 2 BP pool. Okay? Period. Okay? 1 and 2. There is a price tag on both. And I don't like the price tag on at least one of them, and probably, honestly, both of them, to be perfectly honest with you. So I've made that very, very clear. I will say this. It's better than what it was originally. It is better than what we saw in original game design data weeks and weeks ago. So I will give credit where credit is due. They made it better. It's not as good as I would want. And this is where I come out and I say to players, maybe they're getting better at the art of negotiation. Maybe no, seriously. I mean, it's, because I used to always say, and I still do, that a good, what is the word? A good compromise is when neither side leaves happy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's not something you say. That's something that's traditionally accepted as fact.
Yeah. And I've used that before. Like, good compromise is when neither side really leaves happy. I just wonder. I wonder if their starting points have intentionally become more ridiculous, so that we feel better when we have impact, but it's still not great. You know what I'm saying? But
I think you're right.
But I will say that it is better than what we first saw originally from game design. It's just not something I'm still happy with. But it is better than what it was. However, let me put this way. Let me put it this way. You could make the choice to still get it in 100 days. Okay?
Or you can make a choice to get it tomorrow.
You could make a choice to get it tomorrow, or you can make a choice to get it in 200 days. You can make a choice to get it somewhere in the middle. Okay,
I might be dead by then.
You could get it somewhere in the middle, and then of course there is the choice to not get it at all. Okay, in fairness, I mean you don't have to engage. Now, I do think that it's worth engaging in, because every single time that you run these new sphere tasks, we are increasing our Maverick credit income. Every time you tier it up, you get more Maverick credit income. So I'm not retrieving. I'm not going to, because
the choice fallacy.
No, because it is a choice.
There is literally a choice. There's no fallacy here. Look up fallacy, because it doesn't mean what you think it means. There is absolutely a choice.
There is a choice.
It's a matter of how many days you want before you can get the damn thing. What do you mean fallacy? Please educate me what you mean by fallacy.
Well, and not only that, retrieving, but the choice does lie in what you're willing to pay to get it faster. Okay.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm saying. Mimi says, when you say you could make the choice, do you mean based off typical income for DJ's account, or did I run the math for other ops ranges and spend levels? here's the thing. When I say choice, Mimi, I mean, could everybody afford to do the double pull every single day? Yes.
Oh, so it's grindable. You heard it here first.
But what sacrifices you would choose to make in that process are up to you. Am I going to pull research particles? Am I going to pull officer shards? Am I going to pull ship parts? Am I going to pull Zephram Cochrane? Am I going to pull building parts? Those are things. And for the record, that's why objectively retrieving it does factually remain a choice. Jules Verne even made you a calculator to help educate you on your choice. Okay, so
halting, hold on. Halting something else to pick this loop is not a choice. Have you played Monopoly? Okay, I can choose to put 3 houses or maybe even a hotel on Orient Avenue, or I might have to, if I do that, then it's going to take me even longer to get my second house on Park Place. Hey, every game is built exactly the way that you were saying it doesn't work.
Well, maybe that is kind of true. And that's
is this not just like Excelsior? I mean, what happened when Excelsior came out? Like, they launched it. People had the option of getting Excelsior BPs or continuing with the Signal Observatory. We ran the math. Getting the Excelsior is a good idea, so most people flipped over and started pulling Excelsior BPs. And once they build it, it's going to accelerate the loop and get them a whole lot more income.
True.
That sounds like what we're looking at tomorrow.
I am trying to find, where's the calculator? Hey, Bill, what's up? Thank you, buddy. I thought there was a calculator in here. I thought there was a calculator in this thing for Maverick credits. Where's the calculator? I might be missing it. Where is it? I can't find it. Wait, Retrieving says we poo-pooed paying for Excelsior. No, we didn't. I actually said that it was absolutely worth its unlock, but in month 1, it wasn't worth tearing up. But you can quote me on that. You can go back because it absolutely was worth the unlock. 1,000% worth the unlock for the challenge track.
It was.
1,000% worth the unlock. But it was not worth tearing up in month 1. Then they introduced those new research sweeps, and that did provide some additional incentive to tearing it up. But originally, no, I said it's absolutely worth unlocking and worth paying for, in fact, but not leveling up. And that is on the interwebs. You can quote me on that. Now, here we go. Maverick credit calculator. So,
oh boy.
No, this is okay. This is okay. Some of the chat is saying that I'm making pretty grand schemes, pretty grand assumptions about credit income. So I'm going to let you guys decide. If I don't open it, then later I can claim ignorance, right? Thank you, Fulman. I'm going to let you guys decide. Retrieving, you are the eternal pessimist. Tell me what ops range you want me to do some math for. You tell me. And I'm going to present you a scenario of choice. So, Retrieving, give me an ops bracket. And then I'm going to let you choose some milestones. Okay? Riskbreaker says, did we go over this last month? We did, but we have short memories.
Well, you know.
Will the sphere be able to dock inside the cube and boost the cube? Oh, God, that would be cool. That is a cool, interesting mechanic, Duke. That would be a great mechanic.
Ooh, that was fun.
That would be a great mechanic. Okay, Retrieving says Op 66.
Oh, 66.
Beautiful.
There you go.
It. Okay, now, obviously, we're going to assume no primes, right? No primes. Let's talk about the Maverick tasks, okay? Let's go and look at the Maverick tasks. Remember, by the way, we claimed, and by the way, was mathematically upheld, that in the Maverick track, it was only required for 100% fuel or 100% progression to get to milestone 5 of the alliance tasks and of the solo tasks to kind of fuel your progression. So let's go through these one at a time. Okay, let's go in one at a time. Borg Conqueror Armada Hunt. What milestone, Riskbreaker? You're doing this math for me. What genre that? No. Again, I'm not assuming that everybody's going to do that. I'm saying that was what was required to 100% fuel progression refinery items. Anything beyond that was your end game rewards. Okay? Anything beyond that was ship parts, officer shards, artifacts, whatever. But to pull research and building parts every day, you had to hit milestone 5. So let's go and find out what it should be. Retrieving, tell me a milestone on. And by the way, you're right. We are only picking one of these solos. Okay. And by the way, yes, free to play. Cruzito's right. Free to play should have a solo task nowhere, man. If you have engaged, there's no way you're not Ops 20. If you didn't engage, then that's fine. But free to play, everybody should be level 20 right now and have one solo milestone. Okay. Now, retrieving. I'm not discussing this anymore. I mean, we will, but I need to get the math. So come on, give me the milestones that you want. Which task are we going to do? Now, this is important, by the way. This is super important also because we've taught on this. The number one task that you should be doing is what, folks? What is if you can only do one task, which one should you be doing? One solo task, that is. If you can only do one solo task, which one should you be doing? Retrieving says number 5. Incorrect. RSDJ says resources.
Armadas.
Incorrect. That's right. Armadas. Why armadas? Okay. Jeff Game says I'll do FKR. I mean, again, you've got 3. You can choose to do any of them. Okay. But the one that pays the most, that gives you more rewards to get you more building parts, is the top one. Okay. And just in case we missed that, let's double check. We get 990 credits out of the first milestone. Out of number 3, I skipped over number 2. There's number 2. There's number 3. Number 4. Number 5. All the same, all the way up. Number 6 now pays 1,400, and number 7 pays 1,600. So let's go to our calculator. So right here, the solo task, we're going to say milestone 1. Okay, and we're going to do it. That's going to pay me 900 credits for the week if I only did that one milestone. And by the way, that I believe mine is showing 990, but we're looking at Ops 66. So just be aware that my numbers are going to look a little bit different. So if you just did the first milestone, you're getting 900 credits out of that one task. So retrieving, Jules taught how free to play could do a 575 on this model by punching down. So do you think that it is reasonable that if Jules taught on a punch down mechanic, not even a punch up, but a punch down mechanic, to guarantee yourself milestone 5 every week, should that not be reasonable? Should that be reasonable? Because I think that it should. Punching down, you can do a 575 every 2 weeks. Like that's the bi-weekly rotation. So should that mean that we can get 5 milestones every week? I'm going to go with, I think, yes. But if you guys think that's too lofty, you guys tell me. Okay, retrieving says milestone 5. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're going to calculate milestone 5. So right there is 4,500 credits on the week. Okay? Now, how many milestones should we assume for the Alliance one? Retrieving. Should we assume 5? To be crazy, to be honest, I think 5 is 100% progression, but even that does feel aggressive. I'd be willing to drop that down to like 4. But I'm going to ask you guys, what are your alliances? What are you guys doing out there in the alliance task? Spock says only maybe 2 to 3. Captain Taylor says 3. Okay, let's be conservative. Let's go 3. Okay, that's completely fair. Let's go conservative and go 3. All right. Now, material spend We're going to assume, again, from a free-to-play perspective, okay? We're going to assume that you guys have the building level 20, so we can only do one task. We're doing the top one. So let's make sure that the bottom 2 tasks are not checked. Cool. Material spent. That should be easy, right? Just no matter who you are, I feel like, I mean, commons count. So everybody should be counting on 7, right? Can we count on 7 out of the material spend one? Right? I think we can count on that, right? That's the easy.
Yeah.
That's the easy one. Okay, so we're gonna go 7 there. Now, this rotating alliance one. This month it's Transigen. Last week it was FKR. I think we had one with the Reliant, et cetera, et cetera. Is it reasonable to assume that in 7 days you guys have been mostly grinding out this bottom task, even if it's a pain in the butt? Even if it's a pain in the butt, I feel like it's been very grindable. Maybe too much grind, but very grindable. What milestone retrieving would you like me to use here? Lord of Ruin says even 7 is fine for smaller alliances, that it's just a lot of grind. Domo says maybe 5. Plugster says 5. So I'll let, again, this is Retrieving's math, so I want him to choose. Retrieving.
No, he says no.
He says no. So give me a number. What do you want? 5? Give me a number. Captain Taylor says 7. But again, I want it to be conservative. I do want it to be conservative. Let's go with what? Retrieving. Give me a number, buddy. This is your scenario. Okay, I'm doing the scenario completely based off of your variables. By the way, well, here, let's go.
3 for some hostiles, 5 for others, he says. So average is 4. He wants you to use 4.
You want me to use 4? Okay. Then I will tell you, based on this math right here, on this level of completion, if you chose, you could pull 2 BPs a day and have your sphere in 100 days based on this math that you just gave me. But it would be a choice, okay? Because you've got all these expenses down here, all these things that you can spend your credits on. All right? You can spend your credits however you want to based on this calculator. But based on these milestones that you just gave me, based on 11,780 credits per week, breaking down to an average per day of 1,683, then yes, you could pull 2 blueprints a day every day for 100 days and unlock your sphere.
I like it.
All right? Now, that is choice, because there may or may not be a bunch of credits left over for you to spend on other things. And that's why I say I feel like, and by the way, let me be really clear, Retrieving. I'm not defending this model. I opened this segment by saying I don't like the costs. Okay? I don't. I like it to be 100. As a matter of fact, this was my pitch. My pitch was 200 days, absolutely no currency spend whatsoever. But then you could spend currency to get it down to 100 days. That was my opinion. And then, of course, I also did throw out the, hey, it's a 100-day time gate. Just give them 2 a day on a cooldown and just let it be, right? But they didn't do that, okay? They didn't do it that way. So Pentalk says, why do you like it? I didn't say I liked it. Again, go back to the beginning of the segment. I'm not a fan of the costs of what they put on the blueprints. I'm not. However, I will explain to you the math, and I will give you the math, and I will show you what you can do. And by the way, I will point out that the actual definition of choice retrieving does, in fact, exist here. Okay? It doesn't have to taste good, but it is our choice. And based on the math you just gave me, you can unlock your sphere in 100 days. All right? Now,
Can I ask a question of chat real quick
sure.
while you're continuing talking? Chat, would you please type what level your warp dive bar is free to play right now? And I know there'll be a range here. I just want to see where people actually are because they kind of alluded to us that people should be about level 20 by the end of this month.
How is Naz at
Oh, it looks
0?
like you're getting a lot of that.
Vic, how are you?
Because he has participated.
Vic, you're at 0.
Because they stopped playing.
Well, that's not your data is invalid. If you're not participating, then you don't count. All right. I mean, I'm sorry.
So
that skews
what
the
I'm
data.
seeing. Well, there's also I asked for mostly free to play, and people are putting 51 in there, so they clearly bought some packs.
Lost In is totally free to play. Totally free to play. Totally free to play. Totally.
So is Cruzito.
Totally free to play.
But I'm seeing a lot of 19s. I'm seeing a couple 22s. I'm seeing a couple 20s and 21s. So I think
I've missed some pulls. I for sure have missed pulls.
Yeah.
I definitely have. Yeah.
And there was some in missions. There was some in event rewards. There was some in some other stuff. So there is a little bit of range that's going to be there outside of Alliance events.
Mm-hmm.
So even if your Alliance completed everything, there's still some individual wiggle room. But I think 19 to 20 is a pretty pretty reasonable thing for right now.
Don't! Vic's only ops 52. He was like, that's why mine's at 0. I can't engage yet. All right, you got me there,
Yeah,
Vic.
so 19 to 20 is good for right now if we're looking at calculators for this.
Okay. So I feel confident in this math. Okay? Honestly, I feel confident in this math. And again, I will say until I'm blue in the face, am I thrilled to death about the blueprint cost? No, I'm not. Okay, I'm not. However, we have to be careful about definitions. Like we've used definitions before as paywalled versus, this is not a paywalled thing. You can earn it from day one. Okay, even when we don't like things, I have chosen to be the creator that is abstract and objective about terminology. Okay. This is a choice, even if the choice looks bad, even if the choice includes sacrifice, it is still by definition
Choices
a
often
choice.
do.
All right. It is still by definition a choice. And based on the numbers that Retrieving just provided on this exact schema right here, you could still unlock the sphere in 100 days. Would you want to? That's up to you. All right. And you'll see the blueprint cost tomorrow. But would you want to? That is up to you. But could you? Yes, you can.
You can. You may or may not. I mean, the whole definition of a point choice is if you do this, you get this, but then you don't get that. Right? Isn't that what a choice is?
It is. It is.
So
now,
what are we talking about?
Well, again,
these choices are a for now. This is not a forever. This is a for now.
Sure.
Right.
It doesn't necessarily make it better.
There are always multiple paths to sourcing as
limited.
we develop, of course.
Yeah. And I'll point out, they have Billy from accounting has outdone himself a little bit this month because it doesn't feel great.
Here we go.
It doesn't feel great. Okay. I get that. To the free to play, you're going to see this and some people out there are going to be like, oh, well, it's going to take me 200 days to get the ship. Well, I guess it could. It's not likely to. Because there are still going to be some blueprints and rewards and missions and things like that. And
of course,
and there are going to be opportunities for you to do the double blueprint pulls. I don't think it's going to take anybody 200 days. However, Billy from accounting has actually set this up. Let me just say this. The FOMO is very real this month. Okay.
Oh boy.
And this is why, by definition, it is a choice, but it's just not an attractive one. Okay. Because we've all been screaming about Maverick credit income, right? We've been screaming about it. Like officers. Look, how many of you guys just got a tier 2 shards for a tier 2 out of Coda? And you can't promote the officer. For like one of the first times ever in the history of the game, you can't promote the officer. You know what I'm saying?
That's been going on. That's been going on since freaking Outlaw credits. What are you talking about with independent credits?
It's never been this tight. It's never been this tight. I don't think it's ever
Oh,
been this
go back
tight.
to the days of the independent credit. You forgot it because you just wiped Outlaw out of memory because you hated it so
I did
much.
hate it so much. All right, fine. But we also
Oh, indie credits were the
And-
worst.
Okay. Well,
Also,
listen.
Exactly.
Trillium
It's
D,
always been that way.
right at the
Okay.
beginning. Yeah, Trillium D was absolutely terrible
Okay,
at the
well
beginning,
that's
and
true.
people.
You know what? You're right. Away teams
Yeah.
assignments, those new medals or whatever, those whatever were they, not emblems of honor.
In fact,
Pioneer's
once
Crest.
upon a time, I remember watching a stream. Maybe I was tripping acid, which is highly unlikely since I don't take acid, but maybe I was tripping acid. I saw this weird orange cat with a beer hat on, enjoying beer on a Twitch stream, unlocking a tier 5, 5 of 10 at the time.
Yeah.
Jayla Borgified somehow. And that cat could not max the officer, even though the cat
remember.
had the shards,
Yeah.
because the cat did not have
All
the
right.
independent credits.
I'm going to sit down and be wrong. You're right. It's happened forever. It's happened forever. And we were actually even talking about this matters just on the show the other night where, like, you know, if officer acquisition is going to get easier, and this was a model that Bubba had promoted back in the day, which is, listen, everybody should get the officer. Shards shouldn't be the holdback. It should be upgrading. I mean, we forget about these things, but this is exactly kind of what Bubba wanted 2-3 years ago. Everybody should be able to get the officer, but it should be expensive
Yes.
to tier up. All right, that's always
Yes.
what he said. Everybody should be able to get whatever new thing comes out, but the upgrade is where it should cost. All right, he's always said that. So, you know, this is, you know, with regards to the officer, that's definitely a thing. And so I'm going to circle back and say, yes, Maverick income, we've all been talking about it needing a boost, right? It needs a boost. Well, here's why I say the FOMO is going to strike rich this month, okay? Because the only path towards improving your Maverick credit income involves acquiring the sphere.
Ooh.
All right. So we can continue along the path of Maverick income that we got right now, or we can start immediately improving our Maverick credit income by acquiring the sphere. And
Sign up for Experian and get that Experian boost.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, we've all been screaming about the Maverick credit. Okay, I get it. But the method towards improving that is going to involve the sphere. So you've got a choice, right? 200 days, 100 days, or buy it. Sydney, God bless. I wish I had stock options. My God, I could actually quit my day job. All right, because regardless of whether you guys admit it or not, or like it or not, all right, you guys have bought packs at one point or another because of something I said here. Okay, right? Listen, we've talked about it before. I don't remember how many second junkers I accidentally sold one night, but that was a big night for Scopely. Okay,
That was a very big night.
That was a big night for Fleet Command. All right, so listen, whether you love me or hate me, somebody has bought packs based on something we've taught here on the show. This sphere, I'm telling you objectively what it is. All right. The sphere, is it cool? Yeah, sure. It looks great. It's the wrong color, but whatever. But if Maverick it is the wrong color. But if Maverick credits are your end game, all right, then again, you got the choice, right? Drop $100 on the ship and start earning more credits immediately, or wait 100 days or 200 days, whatever. But your Maverick credit income is static during that time. Okay, and that is the masterful evil that Billy from Accounting has the evil. That is what Billy from Accounting has manufactured this month. Is we're all screaming about Maverick credit incomes.
I hate this stupid game.
Here, you can have some extra Maverick credits, but you're going to drop $100 to get it now. And by the way, while we might find that so distasteful, Cruzito's going to say, DJs, I remember you saying something along the lines of, if it's available to everybody, but you can accelerate it with money, then it must be acceptable. Well, it does.
That's another Bubba Joeism.
Yeah, it does indeed pass my metric for monetization in that everybody has access. Everybody has access to these Maverick credits. Nobody's being left out. but you can get more of them faster by spending. It doesn't make it feel good, doesn't make it feel right, but as Cruzito will say, feelings are irrelevant. This is a mathematical acceleration for spend, and we can continue along the path that we have set in front of us right now. And as Matters points out, as Griffin pointed out, as Tarpey pointed out, independent credits were the same way. Pioneer's Crest were the same way. Walk was the exact same way. This is nothing new. You get a drip. If you want it to go faster, then pay for it. You know? And,
Also,
and that's the model that we've got. Matters first, then Tarpey.
okay.
I just want to touch on, like, a lot of people are throwing shade and angry at this feeling of having the halt progression to get the ship, and what they don't realize is that it's no different than if you spend materials on a material efficiency research.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
It is,
you
isn't
are
it? Yeah.
spending to increase your overall progression. I mean, it's exactly the same thing, and usually the people that are throwing pitchforks are the people who are telling people not to buy anything else until they've done all the efficiency research.
Yeah.
That's so
it's
true.
It's literally no different.
Well, wait, Tinsy,
So-
to split a hair, you're right. I mean, it is still Ops
Grander
55
scale.
content. Yeah, I mean, at 43, you don't have the Maverick faction. But anybody who's eligible, let me rephrase. Anybody who's eligible has access to the credits. You can pay to accelerate, which is no different than most primes. A lot of primes, not all of them. Some primes are really bad, but a lot of primes just provide acceleration. It's why I'm a huge endorser of Prime Start. Okay? Everybody has access to those directives, but Prime Start remains, in my opinion, still a super valuable prime in the game because it doubles up on your directives. It's a big prime. Big deal. Tarpey, go ahead.
Okay, so for everybody who is currently saying that the cost for tiering up these officers is exorbitant, I agree.
It is. Yeah.
So just start there.
Yeah.
But
They won't remember you
also,
said that, Tarpey.
these- No, I know. I know.
They've already
But-
forgotten what I said at the beginning of this segment, too, but it's fine.
Right. Also, I have seen almost every one of these humans say that most of these officers won't be very good until tier 3 or tier 4.
Yeah.
And they won't be useful to me until they're tier 5. Not to Mimi, like, or Mimi. Something
The
like
Royal
that.
Me.
Anyway. Royal Me. Thank you, Griffin. So
Yes.
it's going to be a hot second to get those officer shards, even get them to tier them up. So if you don't think that they're going to be useful until tier 3 anyway, and you don't have the shards to get them to tier 3, and we won't for a long time,
Yeah.
I'm not actually going to worry about the tier up costs because I can't get the officer to where they're actually useful for
In the
either
first
of the
place.
currencies.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll point out another example of that, which was Pick Hugh. We all know now that Pick Hugh is a wildly valuable officer, right? But Tarpey
Yep.
made the same decision, right? She spent her credits on favors and did other things. Griffin did the same thing. I did the same thing. We worried about the shards first before we came to the credits, and then we got the shards, and then it was like, oh, crap, I don't have the credits. All right. So you shift
Right.
your focus, you shift your choice, you shift your spend. We did the same thing in Zindi. You know, when I finally got the shards for Pick Hugh, I had to change things so that I could now start spending more Epic Borg credits on Pick Hugh, or saving them rather, spent them on fewer bundles so that I could save them for Pick Hugh. It's really no different. Okay. It's no
Yeah.
different.
And
So
to have a tier 3 or tier 4 or tier 5, you have to have the tier 1 and tier 2. So like the unlock is valuable for that. But if we, and this was part of Jules's teaching last month, that the first couple of rep levels for the Maverick faction may not actually be worth it to pull Cochrane shard. So getting him past wherever you have
Agreed.
him now might be a much, much longer conversation. So worrying about the tier up costs, while they do suck, it's not going to be that relevant for a lot of us for a while,
agreed.
myself included.
Yep, you're right.
I am not currently pulling Cochrane shards out of the Maverick refinery. I am not. All right. I have a few.
Oh, really?
I did buy a couple. I have bought some, but not every day because I don't have the credit income for it every day. All right, so it does matter. Now, Andy, to your point, you say that Epic Borg credits didn't delay your progression on that loop. I would argue that because there were favors. It might not have been on that loop, but those favors provided me benefits in other areas of the game, including material efficiency. Okay, so that was a big deal at that time. I'll also point out that for a lot of lower ops, and I'm going to go in here and I want to actually show you this. For a lot of lower ops, there are a lot of locks on these research. So you may find that you don't need to pull research particles every day. You may get to a point where like, okay, I'm locked, right? I'm locked on what research I can do. So I'm going to slow down on my research particle acquisition and focus more on blueprint or building level or whatever else. But there's locks here. Even I am locked as a level 72. And really, truthfully, an Ops 71, because I don't have R&D 72, I'm locked to level 2, 2, and 5, and 1 of these researches. So you're not going to have a gob-stopping amount of research particles that you have to pull right up front. Do what you need to get the researches that matter. And I'm going to point out right now, Apex Shred, critical damage reduction, those are the ones that matter, okay? Andy says, I bought a research pack. I know I did. And I'm just saying, but it's still not, Andy, a gob-stopping amount of particles. Okay? I bought one research pack, but now I'm done. I'm literally done with the research that I can even do. So if you guys are grinding out the research particles, that still doesn't spell a year worth of doing double pulls on research particles. Okay?
Yeah.
You don't have to do that many. So just saying, Cruzito says, so what you're saying is they might have put in a few locks to allow us to make the choice easier for lower levels to guide our spend of credits. I don't know if it was that intentional, Cruzito, but that is how we should look at this. All right, because we don't need thousands upon thousands upon thousands of materials, these research particles banked up, because there are some low-level locks here. Okay?
Yep.
So on Jules's sheet for the Maverick faction, he doesn't necessarily have a number of particles needed per ops directly, but on one of the last pages, it does have a research, and you can sort by ops. And then you can just sum up how many research particles that you're going to need to do the research at your ops. And then maybe start thinking about, okay, so I'm about to go from 66 to 70. Maybe I should kind of get some research ahead or get some particles ahead of time. So you can actually time this a little bit better.
Exactly.
If you'd like, especially if you're lower in G7.
A lot of people are going to look at this. Well, I need 600,000 credits. Well, no, you don't need 600,000 credits until Ops 78. You know what I'm saying? Now, Mimi says it really only starts getting depressing once you look at all the G7 stuff, and that may be true, but for G5 and G6, there's not a lot of credits needed here. So,
That's true.
You know, therein lies another opportunity for you to reallocate your spend potentially, okay, to focus more on something else that may matter to you. Such as sphere blueprints, perhaps, or, you know, building parts, you know, in Pal's case, to get the building put up to a higher level, for example. So there is objectively choice. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily feel good, doesn't have to feel good, but we do still get to decide what bundles we pull. Okay, so that's kind of a thing. And as I Kill You points out, obviously, PAX will correct that. Okay, you can do that with PAX. All right, so there's that. Anywho, are there other questions? Because I do want to come back and answer more questions. I know I literally cannot come and give you the actual math on these blueprint costs because it hasn't been released by Fleet Command yet. So I can dance around it. I think. Using Retrieving's math.
Nor do you even know. You don't know. We don't know that before reset.
I do know that, but it's okay. But it's okay. You know, I gave you the scenario, and you know, J Babe says the Monday gift. Why?
I like it. I love the Monday gift. What's wrong with the Monday gift?
Take
It
the
was,
Monday.
it was useless for me.
Take the Monday. Take the Monday gift. Smile and be happy. Can I just
Yeah.
take the Monday gift, smile and be happy? Can I just be straight
Bank
up honest
error
with
in
you?
your favor. Collect $200. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, that's 1,000%. J-Bake says, what was the reason?
$200.
What was the reason? There was no reason. There was no reason. It wasn't even meant to go out. You know how many times we get like a weird notification on our phone, like, and it's something that has nothing to do with anything that's relevant, or like an update will pop into the Apple Store with pictures of officers from 2 months from now because just somebody forgot to not post something, or like. When I don't know, an event pops up that wasn't on the calendar, and because we just forgot to turn it off or something like that. Yeah, happy accident. Okay. Is it an every Monday thing? No. It wasn't.
It was a boo boo.
Take the chest, claim it, and be happy about it, and move on. All right. Do not.
I got
may
a
or may
phone
not happen
notification
again.
about it.
Yeah. Do not.
Yeah, it may or may not happen again. Like, just don't worry about it. It's not a thing.
Yeah, it's not a thing. All right. Habermeyer says pitchforks if there's not a Tuesday gift. Well, I'm here to tell you, buddy. There's not going to be a Tuesday gift.
It was Tuesday in APAC when it came out. So
that's right. APAC is demanding a compensation because they got their chest 24 hours late. Okay. No, Doss, I'm not trying to instill confidence or otherwise. I'm just saying that it went out and then it was too late and they weren't going to claw it back because we've been down that road before. So just let it go. Okay. Hyperdrive says, so was this a VIP only thing normally? No, nobody has ever gotten this chest before, ever. Okay, nobody has ever gotten this chest before, and I think that they were tinkering around with some coding and some time. Can I be completely honest with you? You know what I think it? No, I'm not even going to say that. I'm not even going to hypothesize. I have a feeling I know what it is. Okay, but I'm not even going to hypothesize because, to be honest with you, I don't think the test worked. I don't think it worked the way that it would need to work to solve the problem. So we're just going to leave it alone. They're experimenting with a way to work the clocks in such a way. No, they didn't think. Why is everybody just putting words in my mouth? No, I did not say they were thinking about clawing it back, retrieving. I said there was no sense. It wasn't even an afterthought. It was an experiment that was being tinkered with, and honestly, to be blunt, in my opinion, the experiment failed. Okay, the experiment failed. It will not, in its current form, solve the problem that they've been working on. So I don't expect it to happen with any kind of regularity. It may happen again, and if they do, great. If they solve the problem, great. That's it. But it wasn't. It wasn't intended.
I wonder what problem they're trying to solve.
You're going to ask me that question?
No, I didn't ask any question. I said, I wonder what problem they were trying to solve.
Okay. Have we talked in the last, 3-4 months about a problem with a clock system in this game? Has anybody heard me talk about the clock and maybe rewards for, a certain event that has no overlap and no break and restarts the second that it ends? Have we talked about any kind of clock?
What event is that?
You're not talking about the G7 Pinnacle of Power daily that ends an hour early every other day?
No, I'm actually not talking about that. Because
that still happens.
God, Ruins, thank you. You're the only one who knows what I'm dropping here, okay? Yes, we're not talking about Lorca either. Goodness gracious. Anyway, all right, moving on. Moving on.
Well, Ruins didn't say anything helpful.
No?
Oh, it was my system lower down? No.
Guys,
no.
I'm just stop it with
Cow.
the moo. There's no moos. There's no cows yet.
Do I need to get my notebook out?
No. Guys, I believe, based on what I've recommended to them and based on some of the technical conversations that we've had, I believe that they're trying to solve the problem of the challenge track auto claim issue. Okay, they still don't have that completely sorted out, and what they did today is not what I suggested that they try to do, but I do think that that's what they're tinkering with. I think that that's what they're trying to solve, and somebody wrote a bundle.
Well, this didn't auto claim at all, so no, failed experiment. Do it again.
Well, it wasn't supposed to be an auto claim, but I think what they were trying to tinker with was trying to take the challenge track rewards and dump them into a chest that then could be claimable, because what happens is the challenge track doesn't give you time to claim because a new one starts immediately. And so if you don't claim your challenge track rewards, then they're lost to the ether. And I think they were tinkering with a way to dump it into a chest. Okay. There.
Oh.
Okay. There you go.
Hey,
Obviously,
Well, that wasn't so hard. Why didn't you just say that in the first
check
place?
your DM.
because because the test failed. I know, Tarpitude. I know,
Okay.
Tarpitude.
Okay.
But
Okay.
the test failed.
Sometimes you don't see all the things.
I see everything. I just choose to ignore
What
it.
thing
most
did he
of the
not
time.
see, Tarpitude? Now what secrets are there?
Okay, fine.
Stop it! There's no secrets. Okay. Anyway,
Well, there's a secret. A direct message would indicate a secret has been told.
see. Shh. Shh. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
All right. Moving
Okay,
on.
well, that's it. I quit.
Oh
I quit
God,
the show.
I'm getting a DM now. Not from Tarpy. Damn it! All right. Question. There it is. Y'all heard that too, didn't you?
Yeah, sure did.
Oh.
Yeah, you did. All right. Questions. Anything else that we can answer for you? Does anybody want to know, I don't know, about anything related to the upcoming arc? Well, I guess we
Nah,
did.
that
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
there's a Borg Sphere.
We did talk about the Borg Sphere.
I think we should all end stream early and just go watch First Contact.
I got to be honest with you. I think I might watch a movie tonight. I ain't gonna lie. That's right. Retrieving says, "Hi, Beck." Yeah.
I
okay.
might decide to watch a movie on my new Ethereum Max projector by AWOL, makers of the $18 million Kickstarter special Ethereum Max 4K dual short throw projector. Available at any time after April the 1st on AWOL.com.
So many things.
What? Nothing's wrong with me. It's a good projector.
Retrieving says, "We'll ask you about the arc in 100 to 150 days." I guess.
Oh, God, Retrieving. At least you're funny.
Yeah, there's something
He's
like
not
that.
wrong.
I mean, yeah.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. All right. That's what I think. It's going to land between 100 and 150 days, depending on how dedicated to that sphere you are. All right. Unless you pay for it tomorrow.
There is Retrieving. I don't know about in your neck of the woods, but in America, there is a shortage of blood. You too can go to the Red Cross and donate some plasma. And depending on, like, if you're an O positive, you can get a lot of money for that. I mean, that could be a Borg Sphere right there. That's one thing that you can do.
You can go and extract a Borg Sphere right out of your arm. Okay. You can do
You
that.
sure could. In 30 minutes
What?
or less. You too could be flying around your own Borg Sphere.
Made of your own
And
blood.
it would be for a good
That's
cause. It'd be for a
terrifying.
good cause.
What are we even talking about?
Mimi says there's a new
The
officer.
plasma pack.
The
That's right,
plasma
Benny
pack.
Hill.
Oh, okay. Mission 2. Sydney says Mission 2 is going to drop 20 Borg Sphere blueprints on Wednesday. I hope that's accurate. I doubt it, but that would be great. All right, that would be superb.
Wow, Sydney
Whoa.
Soren dropping the inside information,
Then
apparently.
what am I going to do with 20
Yeah.
leftover blueprints? What am I going to do with 20
Yeah.
leftover
Build another
blueprints?
one.
I can't build another one.
Just buy a second one.
I
Just buy
can't.
a second one.
Oh, shenanigans.
Oh, wait,
Jeff-
wait. You can't just.
Jeff Games has an intelligent
Oh.
question. Can we get 2
Oh, good.
spheres? No. Well,
No? Oh, okay.
hold on. Shenanigans.
Oh,
Shenanigans.
Sydney's doing the thing again where it's like, oh, I'm using April 1st as a thing to say what people said on their own stream.
All right, Sydney,
And then
you
they're
got
going
me.
to say it's April 1st.
You got me,
Yeah.
Sydney. All right, you got me. Retrieving says, well, I hope it's true. That's going to drop us to 80 to 130 days. There you go. Like it.
Ah.
Gray Sabers says, what is the officer acquisition for this month? A great question. Great
What
question.
officer? There are officers?
Mara Dalem, which we know is coming out this month. That is Mara
Beck.
Dalen.
Perfect.
Beck 2.0.
Right back.
Beck 2.0 is coming out. As just a reminder, the officer is going to provide synergy to partially skinned data. Wade, thank you for the 19-month resub. Thank you.
Hey, Wade.
And Griffin renewing his 39-month Tier 3 sub with the note, get eviscerated. Thank you very much. Wilhelm, 42 months on the
Indeed.
resub.
Oh,
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Guys, we'll take a quick second here to point out our daily mini goals up here at the top of the screen. We've modified those again. These change. They float. See, they change. I change my events daily with no schedule whatsoever. Okay? $100 tonight is a bonus stream. See, that's cheaper than 100 subs normally. If we get to 100 subs, then we will give away a sphere. Oh, the bonus stream counter. I forgot about that. I'll turn it on. There it is. Lost shows down to 8 Enterprise. And actually, I have to add one because Studio B. Wait, did I already add the one from Studio B? What is today's date? Today's Monday, right? Is today Monday?
Monday the 30th.
Did I
it
add
says
it
that in the
yesterday?
corner of your computer.
Hold
the
on.
thing
Did
that you're
I
staring
add
at,
it
it has the
yesterday?
time in the
Yes.
lower right-hand corner.
I feel like
Yes.
I added it yesterday. Tarpy says I did add it
You
yesterday.
added. Yes.
Daggone it. So you almost got one for free out of me. Lost shows at
All right,
8.
everyone.
But tonight it is literally like 50% off. Another bonus stream, only $100 in, exclamation point tip, exclamation point donate. 10,000 bits will get our next Lego Enterprise D bonus stream, of which we've already earned one thanks to the fine folks over at Studio B. And if we get to 100 subs tonight, then we will, in fact, give away one free sphere tonight. So we're already at 2,086. Yeah, I'll give away a sphere right here, right now. All right.
You can do that?
Yes. And what I will
You're
do
just
for
going to
you.
throw it at him?
Yes, I'm going to take
Like
that
Cisco's
big
baseball?
yellow ball and I'm going to throw it at you. And I will even make you a promise that if you win the sphere tonight, I will not make you wait until week 2. That I will hyperdrive that thing so that you guys have it in your account by day 2. By day 2. So if you guys want to win, at Borg Sphere tonight, then let's drop those subs. We are only 414 subs away from a wheel spin, which that would be great to do tonight. Tonight is we've got literally 24 hours left in the month, so I would very much like to spin that wheel. Okay, 414 subs is the number. But if we get to 100 subs tonight, if we get to 200 subs, 300 subs, I'll give away one sphere for every 100 subs tonight. And I will personally make sure that you guys have those by day 2. All right.
Wow,
so,
someone must really owe you a favor.
I'll handle it. I'll take care of it. You'll get the Borg Cube unlocked by day 2 if you win them tonight. So those are the daily mini goals right now. Obviously, we're only 700 bits away from another Go Wheel odds boost. And if we get to just shy of 14,000 bits, we get another bonus Enterprise D stream. Would you guys like to see the progress that we have made here so far, Griffin? Have you started on yours yet? Have you even
man,
started?
I've been working every day for the last 3 weeks.
Look at this beauty. We've got one nacelle built.
Wonderful.
And we've started incorporating the wiring kit. Now, I'll tell you this, Griffin, your build is going to go faster than mine. This build has been incredibly complicated because of this lighting kit. Did you? Oh, you got the lighting kit, didn't you?
I ordered the lighting kit.
Oh,
Yes, I did.
You're going to pull your freaking eyes out. I don't
know.
This is a complicated build with this lighting kit, but nonetheless, it is taking shape. It is beautiful. This is the build that we've got so far. We've got the deflector dish. We've got the bottom part of the saucer attachment section. We got one nacelle built so far. So, and I owe you one Lego stream so far, but we do
How many
have,
pieces have you lost under the table that you don't think are important?
that has yet to be determined. Don't know. And I'll tell you why I don't know. Because this lighting kit modification requires... I just broke a piece. This lighting kit modification requires you to bounce around the bag so much.
Yeah.
It's really complicated to keep up with. Tony Pie, thank you for your individual pity bitties. Thank you. Wade, thank you for the 19-month primer. Bender the Robot for your 200 bits. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Zach with your individual pity bitty. Tony Pie and Zach having fun with the pity bitty numbers right there. I Kill You says DJ was raging about it. It was messing with me. It was messing with me hard the other night. So I do owe you one of those, and I'm going to try to get the one that we owe. I'll try to get that paid sometime this week. I'm not sure when, because tomorrow night we're going to be in the
lab. I think there's a hype train going on. I think you got a hype train.
I don't think there is a hype train.
I think you got a hype train.
It's not showing. Really? Again? Dude, Twitch wasn't showing me hype trains on. Oh, there it is. I see it. Twitch was not showing me hype trains on Studio B the other night. Well, thank you guys for starting up a hype train. Whoa. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, we are in a level 1 hype train. So, yeah, you know what? Hey, same rules always apply. Tarpy, we get to a level 10, we'll give away $100 there. But for every 100 subs, we'll give away another $100. So you guys could practice some synergy today. See, we still have synergy here at Talking Trek. All right? We still have synergy.
Myself out for another $100 tonight.
True is true. Okay,
What?
20 bucks is 20 bucks. All right, so there you go. Jess and Sanity, thank you for your pity bitty. Appreciate that very much. 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. We are 40% through level 1. Jess, thank you for your 250 kitty bitties. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And if we get to the goals, then we'll do that stuff tonight. In the meantime, I do still want to answer your questions in chat while we've got a little bit of time left before we hand off tonight. Yo, Galahad dropping a $5. Thank you. Galahad, thank you so much. That is very, very kind of you. And that gets us into level 2. Fantastic. Thank you so very much.
Galahad.
Thank you. So, exclamation point tip, exclamation point donate gets you a bonus stream and also works towards 24-hour stream number 2. I got to be honest with you. My big thing. Hey, what's up, Teppies?
Oopsie.
I'm a little behind on stream because I had to pause for a minute, take the dog for a walk. About the supply drop chest on 2 accounts, I got it twice because I was 43. Like I said, experiment failed. So just take it and smile about it and don't ever mention it to anybody ever again.
There you go.
Ew. Galahad says there was something hidden in Hammy's video about a new event.
Well, there is a new event. A cryptic new event.
You know what, Tarpy? Do you want to do a thing? Do you really want to go full leakage tonight? Because I think
leak the full thing.
I think I want to go full leakage tonight.
What an
That
odd
sounds terrible.
question to contact me about.
Should we go full leakage
Today.
on first contact day?
Wait. Can someone Google real quick and tell me when that is?
What is
Like
the actual
when-
what is the actual first contact day?
I think it's about 20 years from
And
now.
if it
DJ,
What?
what is wrong with
God,
you?
it scared me again.
Oh, no.
April the
April
4th.
4th of what date?
April 4th of
20
like 2367. Is that what it is? 2367?
No.
2063.
Much.
Oh, I was close. All right.
2063.
Okay. Well, here's the deal. Let's finish the hype train so I don't get distracted because I missed my first hype train, and then I'll give you leaks on first contact day because there is
Whatever. You'll
something.
forget by then for sure.
I might. Because
Yeah, you
there
probably
is
will.
something. Matt, thank you for the 3-month primer. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So yeah, I'll give you something on first contact day. How's that?
On
About
the day
first
itself,
contact day
or
or
like-
on first contact day?
Well,
Yeah. Griffin asked the good questions.
how about the 12 days of first contact?
But there's
Is that
only
like-
one first contact. You can't have 12 days of one first
Is
contact.
this like Christmas?
I
What's
mean,
in April?
It could be a big celebration. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Weird. That, like,
Maybe I could. What are you smacking me for, Bender? Maybe I could reveal, perhaps, that it's a big celebration this year, and that there would, in fact, be a 12-day meta to celebrate First Contact Day, and perhaps,
Wow.
perhaps there could
I just
be
had a horrible idea.
not only in-game rewards, but actual IRL rewards as well.
Nobody else is coming to the pergola. What?
I mean, could be. You could win a no expenses paid trip to Tampa, Florida to cook your
That's
own
right.
steak that you purchased yourself on Griffin's Grill. But at least you would be able to jump into the pool with your own microphone. That is a benefit. You could do that.
That barkeeper's helper is not going to polish itself.
All right. So
I do have an idea.
what's your idea? Share with me.
Are you sure?
I mean, at this point, there's only 40
What
seconds
else
left
could
on
go
the hype
wrong?
train.
We're already off the rails.
Are they gonna sabotage the hype train if we? Because I did say I would tell them after the hype train. Are they going to sabotage the hype train so we get the leaks early?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, I was
don't
going to
wanna
say,
do that.
now that you said 12 days of first contact, sounds like we need a meme contest.
What do you mean?
Exactly. 12 days of first contact memes.
We got 10 seconds left on a level 2 hype train. Come on, let's not end it right now. I'll keep giving you more leaks. Yo, Tony Pine, thank you. Griffin
Oh my
with
goodness,
the firebomb. There we go. All right, clock renewed. That was a close one.
Oh. Oh, wait.
Nail
We
biter.
are now being
Pal.
subbed by Tepesh1344. Is that Dracula?
Pal, first of all, who gave you the leak? Who gave it to you? Jeez.
Pal's got a leak?
It's
What
not
did
Kelvin
Pal
Kirk,
say?
it's Kelvin
Pal.
Spock. It's Kelvin Spock,
He
man.
says, I got news, everybody. It's a 12-day meta to get one shard of Kelvin Kirk.
Oh, that's wrong. Incorrect.
It's Kelvin Spock.
It's Kelvin Spock. Let's
It's
get
not
it right
Kirk.
here, okay? Yeah, Kelvin and Benga. All right, guys.
Just remember, Spock doesn't go on the Enterprise for you noobs out there.
Guys, here you go. Starting tomorrow on day 1 of the arc, you'll have a 12-day event series to earn, to complete events, to earn first contact vouchers. Okay? These vouchers.
So you can vouch for being contacted.
Yes, these vouchers are going to be. We've actually done an event like this before. It's been a long
Redeem
time.
vouchers for your chance to win one of 5 Borg Cube supercomputers.
I was getting ready to say, do you guys remember? We've actually done an event like this in the past where you guys will do events and earn an accumulation currency that then will be accumulated in like a leaderboard style fashion for you to exchange for raffle tickets into real life prizes, including, well, I don't want to take all of the thunder, but one of the prizes is actually stupidly cool. Very, very cool. It's a laser cut thing, and it looks very cool.
Ooh.
Yeah. Swift says, I'm already tired. Swift says, I'm going to grind that. Was Picard Day like that, Swift? I think that was kind of a thing. 2 for 1 Revenge says skip. I don't know why you would skip it without even knowing.
You don't even know 2 for 1 Revenge. Plus,
Besides-
you haven't subscribed. You had your message read
Okay.
on chats. You should subscribe now.
Yeah, there you go.
If it's a hostile hunt, if you can't really skip it, just saying.
True that.
Just saying.
Yeah, Swifty. I don't remember if it was Picard Day, but we have done an event in the past that had something to do with some like IRL style prizes. So I don't remember what event that was, but this is going to be somewhat simple or somewhat like that, in which that you'll be able to perform these events, earn some tokens, and then those tokens will be exchanged for raffle entries into not only IRL rewards, but also some in-game rewards as well. So that will launch tomorrow. All right. And it's 12 days.
How come, hold on, how come
days.
Cruzito is now called Cruzito GX? What is that all about?
Cruzito, because we renamed him to Cruzito Gooks.
Cruxagog?
It's Krutzagog. It's Krutzagog. Isn't that great?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, Cruzito says, didn't we just have a convo about not getting stuff for free, and now they're giving us free stuff? Yeah, you know.
And complaining about it. Skip.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? That's what we do around here. All right, in fairness, that's what we do around here. A-Pal says, is this going to be like the Borg Cube PC that there was controversy over? I don't know that there was
That's what
controversy
I would
over.
just...
I don't
Nobody
think
gets my jokes.
I don't think I would call that controversy, but it did take a minute because one of the original winners was not eligible, and then they had to redraw, and then there was communication issues. Most of those PCs did go out, but I think there was one that it was like our cruise giveaway the first year. It was kind of hard to give that thing away.
Very, very unsettling. Like you couldn't find a winner. You kept drawing winners and nobody would respond.
Yeah. Remember, we had to draw like 3 different winners of the cruise. And then even finally when we did reach one of the winners.
Two winners. You drew dual by winners.
No, there wasn't a second winner. It was just it was a glitch in the matrix.
It seems to me like there were 2 winners. I seem to remember a video about that very thing.
I don't know what you're talking about. Caledon, thank you for your 100 kitty bitties. Appreciate that. Shady Pines dropping a gifted sub. Griffin dropping a gifted sub. Guys, 10 seconds left on a level 3.
Boopsie.
Bender, thank you for your boopsie. 10 seconds left on a level 3 hype train. So Gobbler says they went back and made some of the tickets redeemable for some in-game stuff, and they did. They did do some of that. So
they did, indeed, right? Yep.
So anyway, that's what we're going to be looking at, and there's a leak for one of your day 1 events that you're going to see tomorrow. Would be the 12 days of First Contact that will be launching tomorrow.
I think
I'll give you one more leak. I'll give you one more leak. Everything we've talked about has been for Ops 55.
Yes.
What about the mid-ops experience this month? I bet Vic, who's an Ops 43, would really like to know what he gets to look forward to this month. Right?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Well, there is a mid-ops experience. And
there is a mid-ops experience.
And they've even started naming the arcs now. They've started naming the arcs. This one will be M89M for mid-ops.
What?
Yeah, they're naming it now. M89M. All right. If I'm not mistaken, I'm going to... Okay. How many of you guys remember Causality? Pretty sure that was your favorite one. That was your favorite one.
Right before I started.
Causality Part 2.
Or no. Mid-ops, got it.
Janeway, Picard, and the Doctor are still missing. Temporal disturbances are appearing once again across multiple galaxies.
Oh, wow.
The Federation believes it can be contained. Cause and effect are no longer guaranteed. So, the mid-ops experience will be Causality, where you guys will be focusing on Discovery, Voyager, and Relativity this month. All right?
Wonderful. Who doesn't want the Relativity?
All right. Great ship. Great ship. Will carry you a long way. So,
I think it's Putz's biggest ship.
Yeah. There you go. It is one of Putz's best ships. All right. So, yeah, Causality Part 2 coming this month for the mid-ops experience. And that's something you guys can look forward to there. Okay. Raskar says, yay, all maxed. What's your ops level, Raskar? If all of those ships are completely maxed, then you probably need to be G5, right? I mean, right? Are you holding yourself back a little bit if you're not? I'm just curious.
Are you camping? Are you a dirty camper? Nobody likes campers.
Which one of your Discords keep going off? I keep checking mine. It's actually not mine. I think it might be Griffin's.
It's probably mine.
I think it's Griffin's.
I'm sorry. I'm having a conversation with Cruzito.
I definitely have mine muted. That way it makes it easier for me to claim I didn't see it.
I can't be bothered with that. What do I have to do? I don't even remember.
That's why.
I was going to say, do you have this setting on in OBS that automatically puts you in streamer mode when OBS is open?
I have mine disabled.
Because that one is really helpful.
That's right, Pirate. Griffin is getting Scopely DMs because I'm ignoring mine. That's the excuse. I didn't see it.
That's usually the case.
All right. So there you go. That's a couple of leaks for you. That's probably all I'm going to give
I can't even find where to click to get to streamer mode anymore. I forgot. Is it in the gear section?
I just go in. I go into
fine, enable streamer mode. Fine, there you go.
Right? Notifications, and I just turn them all off. They're all off. 100%.
Probably wise anyway.
All of them are off. There you go. Thank you, Kretzagog. I'm not ignorant. Naz says lemon bar. I could go for a lemon granola bar right now. That sounds delicious. Relativity can't be maxed to ops 67. Well, wait. Oh, Raskar says I'm maxed for my level at ops 49. Okay.
Well, there you go.
There you go. So time to go to 50, baby. Time to go
However,
to 51,
that
baby.
doesn't mean that you aren't going to want additional parts to continue your journey in the future.
That is true. You're going to need that stuff. You're going to need that stuff eventually. So this could be a nice acceleration arc for you to get some currency as you're getting ready to move forward. Okay. I could go for some lemon pound cake. That would also be delicious.
Who couldn't? I love a good lemon pound cake.
Let me see. Was there anything else I was going to share with you guys? I think I'm good.
Oh, is it time to pass off to somebody else who's streaming?
I believe that we're about at that mark. Yes. Let me take a look and just see what is happening over here as we are kicking off our 24 hours of continuous Arcfall coverage. Tonight, we're going to be headed over to... Who's hosting tonight?
I don't know. On the Warp Drive 5? I bet you Jason V-Neck knows.
V-Neck is hosting Warp Drive 5, but I think Lost In was doing something prior to for an hour. I think Warp Drive 5 is starting at 10.
No, Lost In has officially quit streaming because he's jealous of my beautiful background behind me, which is completely practical effect, and he can't compete with that.
Gotcha.
I mean, look, there's a literal warp drive happening back here. Look at the moving stars that are flying by me, everybody.
I can see it. It's beautiful.
Take that, Lost In.
I can see it. It is beautiful. So anyway,
I gotta fix the curtain. I got a penguin up here and fix these curtains.
When
what the
is
hell?
the Pergola stream? Okay, so let me give you a little bit of an update on the schedule. First of all, the Pergola stream is obviously going to happen, but what we are doing is we've got it slightly on hold, and I'm going to tell you why. Because we're so close to this, guys. Okay, we're so close. So close to this.
No, don't show any pictures.
We're
Please,
now
I'm going to lose my lunch again.
No. The wheel spin. 399 subs away, and honestly, there's a really strong chance that the Epcot wins. So now, if Epcot wins, then
we want to hit both out of the park together. That was my bright idea. It's like, hey, idiot, how come you got this thing on your wheel? What do you mean you're gonna come down for a stream? You come right back down again a second time 3 weeks later? What the hell?
Yeah, so that's why we're waiting to see what happens with this spin. If we hit Epcot, then we're gonna knock out the 24-hour and the Epcot.
So to answer your question, the Pergola cam stream will happen as soon as you spin this damn wheel. So get on the road with this, okay? You need some subscriptions out there.
399 away. I mean, we could knock that out tonight, right?
Absolutely can.
Do they have cows at Epcot? No, that is happening April the 10th. All right, and that is already booked. And by the way,
if the cow shows up again, I swear to God, I'll rage quit and I'll find everybody responsible and I'll visit them personally.
You know what?
And
Jay
I have
Babes,
the resources.
That's a good question. Let me ask Griffin while we're here and live. Yeah, Waffly.
Listen, I haven't sat down, Waffly. I just sat down in the studio for I've been working 7 days a week on this show. Okay.
What show? What are you doing? A show? Are you doing a show?
Yes, I'm doing a show.
That's awesome, dude.
I'm so
Congratulations.
I'm full of positive energy.
Yes. It's not congratulations. This is a stupid show.
Is it going to get canceled after one season? Hope not, right?
Well,
Is it?
probably won't see season 3, that's for sure.
Oh,
Is it
that's
literally
crazy.
this show? Like ours? Like
No, it's
like
not
this,
our show.
This one? Oh,
It's a
okay.
different show. It's a different show
I
for
was
the
gonna say-
real world.
Yeah.
For the real world, because we're
I was
not
gonna
the
say,
real
calling
world.
it stupid, I don't blame you.
We're not the.
Okay.
Wait, what? God, that's-
What?
I wish we were the
Nice.
real world. It'd be a whole lot better. It'd be a happier place if this were the real world.
So here's the deal: we know we're going to do it, but we've got to spin this wheel first so that we can try to consolidate our travel here a little bit. And 399 subs away, we get to spin the wheel. If it lands on Epcot, we're going to do it together. If it lands anywhere else, then we're going to plan our trip to Tampa, and then we'll plan whatever lands on the wheel. But it only makes sense, right? We're so close. Q-Dog says no because we still don't have the tarred and feathered video. Will it happen? Do you have any raw footage? Do you have a raw clip that you could put up?
Can you just show
Or
a
even
picture of
still-
DJs covered in
yeah.
feathers?
How about a still picture? Do you have a still picture?
Hold
that
on.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Of course we do. Please hold.
All right, we'll give you evidence.
Somebody will
that
be
it
right
happened.
with you.
We'll give you evidence that it happened, but the video. Okay.
Your call is important to us.
We appreciate your
Okay,
call.
so there's that.
Please continue to hold.
Yes.
One of our skilled associates will
Your
be with
estimated
you.
hold time is 45 minutes and 18 seconds.
No, 2 for 1. It's not going to be another year thing. We know that we've got to get it. To be honest with you, actually, I do actually have something that I was going to try to post this week. Actually, I was going to post it last week, and I didn't have enough time to get it. But I do have one more panel from Star Trek The Cruise. It is the stage-wide Starfleet Academy panel, which is going to hit a little different now. But that we do have that panel, and we still have Beck's panel that we're working on producing, because we went all out on that one. Beck's panel was like a multi-microphone, multi-camera, like Griffin produced this like a stinking cinema movie.
I just wish I would have sat down the last day of the cruise and edited it all when nobody else could bother me for anything. That would have been amazing.
He set it up like a full-on cinematic. We had multiple cameras, multiple mics, and of course now all that has to be produced.
Great angles.
Yeah, great angles. All of it's got to be put up, but or produced. So we're working on that as best we can. But I do have one Starfleet Academy panel with Bob Picardo that is going to go up, and I can actually probably get that up in the next couple of days. I meant to last week. And I just haven't had a chance to finish putting it together. So I've got that. Thad says that one was standing room only. Beck's panel was standing room only. The one that I've got for you is the one that happened in the Grand Theater. So I've got that one with Bob Picardo that was in the Grand Theater, and that one I should be able to get up in the next couple of days. But, yeah, Tarred and Feathered actually happened. Oh, no. Do you want me to put you on screen share now? Or do you want to wait?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
I see in the green room, I see what he's looking at. He's
all right. I'll give you guys the first few seconds of it.
Okay. Wait, you want me to put it on now?
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead, throw it on.
All right, here we go. There we go. Here's the first couple of seconds.
In fact, I could probably throw audio on. The audio might loop. Let me know. I don't know. This is all raw footage. Oh, he's very unhappy.
I am not happy about this. All right, yeah, and here comes the Caro syrup. And
boy.
And it was cold. They left it outside. It was freezing.
And it was snowing.
And it was snowing. There was snow and ice on the ground. All right. So there was one, and that wasn't enough. They had to do another one. Like another, I think we ended up with what, 10 gallons? 10 gallons is what they dumped on there.
No, it was 15 gallons.
15 gallons. Okay. Yeah, and then they had to smear it in. That's all great.
Look at that dripping all over your flip-flops. Oh my gosh.
No straw. No straw to breathe through. And Griffin
didn't need a straw.
Griffin wouldn't even let me wear a mask. I was going to put on a mask.
No, I told him he was going to try to wear a mask. No.
Yeah, I tried to put on a mask and he wouldn't let me do it. He said, "Don't be weird. Get in there." So I did not even wear a mask. So now I'm completely coated. That's it. That's
no, you wait. You try to put on the mask. Look what happens. This is your stupid fault. You don't have a mask. I don't know if you heard the audio. I said, do you have your mask? Put your mask on.
So I tried to put the breathing mask on. I was going to wear goggles, but I tried to put on the breathing mask. And
I said no goggles. I'll give you a mask.
Yeah, and then
Erica, look at this. You're putting it on backwards, pal. What are you doing?
Oh my God, what are you doing?
And then it broke. So then I was like, yeah, I'll just hold it.
Speaking of breaking,
That's
you almost died
the
right
ears
there.
one. Buddy.
Yeah, I was
Here
slipping and
the
sliding.
zipper is actually broken. Look at her. Pull the
Yeah,
zipper
dude, did you
apart.
see how she took the zipper out? She completely busted the zipper.
That's where it happened right there. Did you see her yank it in two
Yeah,
ways?
she just jerked
That's
it
how the zipper
open.
broke.
So then we spent 15 minutes trying to get the zipper open. Then they were like, "Oh, just jump in." I'm like, "I can't even step
I said
over
to
this.
dive in. You're gonna have to dive.
I can't even step over this." They're like, "Oh yeah, that's fine. Just get in there." And I'm like, "No, we got to get the zipper open. I can't even lift my leg that high." So I'm trying to get in.
He's complaining about not being able to get in. I said, just dive. Just dive in.
He told me to dive. Okay,
It's an inflatable. Just dive.
No, because there was a floor on the concrete.
Oh yeah, that zipper is still broken.
Concrete.
All right, so
here
we are. We're in, and there is 12 pounds of feathers.
I'm now calling for the zipper to be
And they can't close the zipper because they already broke the zipper.
Action.
They broke the zipper, so they couldn't do it. So now they're just like, oh, we'll just hold it. We're just going to hold it closed. And here goes the activation. Did the bounce house end up in the trash? No, it was expensive. I cleaned it out.
Who did you have clean that thing? Okay, well, there you go.
Oh,
We'll
you're
save
going
the
to
rest
stop
for
it?
the
You're
for
going
this
to
video.
stop it right there? He's going to stop it right there. So anyway, proof.
The question was for proof.
Proof, proof that it happened. All right,
it's there.
That's
There
the
is
tease.
proof.
All right, Griffin with the cliffhanger. Stay tuned for part 2. All right, so
That's right.
Very well done, sir. Very well done. But yeah, that's the raw footage. It did in fact happen. So we'll get you some more. But yeah, you got the dousing. You got the Caro syrup. Now you just got to wait and see the aftermath of said syrup. So yeah, that's right, Savage Darkness, milking the bandwidth.
But not only that do you have to look forward to, but equally as impressively embarrassing and painful is the rinse cycle. Putting him through the rinse cycle and getting it all back off. You're gonna love that. Because we're not talking about just following him into a shower. No. This is taking him out to the pressure wash station where they wash all the vehicles for the fleet. And they before you sell, you buy your car, they pressure wash your car and make it all nice and shiny and new. We pressure shop.
Do you have a
pressure
still?
wash the crap out of that guy?
No, we probably shouldn't. We probably shouldn't release anymore. We'll leave it be because then they'll see the.
I'm just saying, there's more to come.
Yeah, there you go. More to come. So there you guys go. All right, the footage does exist. The stunt did occur, but
and unfortunately, something happened with the water heater where the staff listened to the producer of the segment and said, "Just turn off the hot water heater. We don't need hot water. Just this is already costing the dealership a lot of money. We don't need to run the hot water heater. We're just going to blast them with the freezing cold water."
It was so cold, and it wasn't supposed to be.
And he had no idea that was happening.
No.
So imagine the look on his face when he got hit with like 55-degree water.
It was cold. It was indeed cold. So anyway, there you go. Proof that it happened. Okay. There you go. Fantastic. Hey, Benny Hill has sent over a new meme. Apparently, we caught this during one of our commercial breaks off camera. We see this here real quick. Let me flip this over. Griffin practicing for the Idaho stunt right here. All right.
What? That's hilarious.
Oh man,
that's perfect.
Polar Bear says, "Are we going to do marbles and a sphere giveaway?" We haven't gotten to 100 subs, bro. Haven't gotten there yet. All right. How about the Peyton List video?
Chicken.
Peyton List video. We told you that was damaged beyond repair. We thought we had recovered it. It was fragmented. We have a couple of still shots from it. I have the one where
retrieving the whole 45-minute Peyton List videos on the YouTube channel. It's been there for over a year.
What? No, it's not. Is it really?
Yes, indeed it is.
No, you're lying.
Yes.
You're lying.
It's been uploaded for over a year.
Are you serious? Hold on. What's it called? I didn't even know it was up.
Probably Peyton List.
Oh my God, it is. It's
what a bunch of ham and eggers you people
What
are.
is this? It's here. How about you tell somebody? Guys, what a very special treat that we have for you today. I'd like to welcome you back to Star Trek The Cruise 7.
There she
Day
is.
7.
There's
We're
Peyton.
actually getting ready to wrap up, which is
Exactly.
sad because
Everybody
it's been
smack the cat with your stickers.
Double hit or triple hit a capital ship?
Yeah.
Because the only damage it
Yeah, there's Peyton List playing a little fleet command. It's ideal to pause for a minute.
Right.
Unbelievable. That's wild. Did not even know that was there. So there you go. Oopsies. You made a big deal out of it when it was released. I guess I forgot about it. Guffa says she's so pretty. She is. She's great. She's absolutely phenomenal. What a great personality,
a
too.
very nice person.
Yeah, she
absolutely
was great.
right.
It was a lot of fun.
Nice person. Very, very friendly, very helpful, and a good sport.
Yes, absolutely.
She even put a little queen's crown on UltimatDJ's head at the end of the thing.
Really? I don't remember this. And that's why you're the
Shady
number
is little
67
tiara.
content creator. Because I guess I forgot about it. Brett says you did talk about that last year. I guess I had just forgotten about it. But yeah, okay, there it is, Guru. So there you go. Retrieving, see, debt paid. There it is. I thought that we had lost a big chunk of that, but I guess not. How long was that video? 1 hour,
45 minutes.
1 hour. No, it's 1 hour, 22 minutes. So I guess you did get all of it then.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, I guess
did.
you did
It's
get
all
all of it.
there.
Yeah, I guess I forgot about that. I thought we had lost it. Dave says LMAO.
And this is why I don't spend years doing these videos, because look at this guy. Oh, I forgot you even did it. Whoops.
I mean, it was a year ago.
Well, you know, just saying.
Guru said it was actually a really, really good new player intro session. Well, good. See, then
It wasn't bad at all.
It was good.
It was good.
All right, Nelly asked a question about the Ark. Let me see. I lost it. Nelly, let me find your question. Where was it? Here we go. Is there any quality of life updates coming? None that I am particularly aware of and or excited for. Let me look and see if there's anything in the dev notes. But they also don't always communicate that, to be honest with you. They don't always tell us
they don't.
that
In
stuff.
fact, they usually don't know.
Yeah, that's true. The communication team doesn't always know. Yeah, I don't. Hey, here you go. Here you go, pal. There will be Maverick building parts in the free battle pass. How about that?
Oh,
There you go. Little extra shot in the arm. All right, get you a little movement on your dive bar. What about a claim all for all the claim alls? Yeah, I don't think that's coming yet.
you never know.
You never know. Let me see. Let's go see if there was anything else. Okay. Oh, yeah. Now, listen, Swami, we have talked about the inventory search bar, but one thing that I am going to point out, which this is great. This is new. Never communicated. They never said a word about it. But now in the upper right-hand corner of your research tree, you can now search for researches. Let's say, give me a research. Somebody give me a name of Magu said they did announce it. Well, I missed that one. Which is not
that's super helpful.
Yeah, that's not super a surprise. But this is great. Zach says they did announce it. Well, this is super awesome, and I love this. Anytime that we're talking about, Prime Start, okay? Click on the bundle, and it'll take us straight to the research node in the tree that it is in. This is huge. Huge. And yes, 2 for 1. Even
huge.
if they did
Big
something
time
as
saver.
simple as that, even for inventory, it would be absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So I'm very, 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 very happy with that. And I hope
October 19th.
that would be something that they can do for inventory, because that seems like it would be a simple thing. So, yeah, Plugster says, how did I miss that? I missed it. Guru says we have Spock's Club. And I agree. Spock's Club is great. But if we can easily find a research, that just saves us time and clicks, right? I'll still go to Spock's Club to look for inventory and things like that, but it would save time. And besides, Spock's Club has all the projection tools, your cost efficiencies and all that stuff. But how cool would it be for us to save a couple of seconds or a minute if we're looking for a specific node of research and we don't have to go and find out, okay, it's in column 37 of the combat tree, So I'm not at all complaining about this. This is a great one. I just missed the announcement on that. But as far as anything else quite like this, Nelly, I don't have it on my list.
This just in. I have uncovered a deleted scene from the paid list video on the whale cam.
I remember this. All right. Will you send me that picture?
Look at this. Look at that.
I did get
look how happy he is. There you go. Wow.
That I don't think actually happened.
That should be your new avatar.
I don't think that actually happened. Yeah, DJ, I don't remember this at all. All right.
There.
I don't think this actually happened. Okay.
Absolutely. I have the video evidence.
My eyeballs look too big to be real on that. I feel
You were
like
extremely happy about it.
Sherlock, Guru, I think you guys are on that. Yeah, I don't think that's actually real.
That 1,000% happen. Are you accusing me of peddling artificial intelligence video as real? What?
I kill you says that looks legit. I don't think so. All right. Yeah.
I
Look at
am
how
being
quickly she can
defamed.
turn that
I am being
magazine into a
disparaged.
crown.
Yeah. DJ Vlad was like, you literally lost 50 pounds while watching that video. Yeah. Kaviji says she's a magician. How did she turn that book into a crown?
Isn't it incredible?
Play it again. Play it again.
Do not
Play it again.
disparage.
No,
do not
play it again.
disparage. No, I will not. I will not. I will not play it again. I will not. I will do no such thing. I am offended. I am appalled and offended of my good nature that you would accuse me of putting something up on stream that is AI and claiming it's real. What is going on?
Yeah.
I might now have to sue you. I have been besmirched, and I can prove it in a court of law.
Can you now? Can you? All right. I don't think. I mean, listen. I forgot the video was up. Maybe this did happen. I don't think this happened. I don't think this is real. All right.
Well, take me off screen. I'm not going to even entertain this anymore.
All right. Any
You're
other?
all ingrates and unappreciative, and I do not appreciate it.
Don't worry, says Caledon. You're going to be besmirched by a cow
I'll be
pretty soon.
besmirched by a cow soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
There you go. No,
I am going to AI fake the cow. Sydney Soren, if I could find a way to make that happen, I would absolutely do that.
It won't happen. I promise. All right. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Okay. I think that we are about done. Unless there's any other questions or anything that anybody else needs, we can get ready. Gosh, I hate to raid for like 20 minutes. What time is Warp Drive 5 on? Who's hosting tonight? VNEC? Is VNEC ready?
Come on, VNEC. Get your
VNEC,
crap together.
VNEC, are you ready
Early
to go?
is on time.
Come on now. Come
Early
on,
is
come
on time, VNEC.
Come on, VNEC. G5 scrapping. G5 scrapping will not be present tomorrow. All right. It is still definitely possible for April. I know that they were shooting for it, but I don't know when exactly that's still going to launch, but I know it's not tomorrow. Yes, by the way, check not Iowa, but Idaho. Just as a quick reminder for any of you guys, I'm going to create a chat room on our Discord. If anybody wants to get together for dinner on Friday, April the 10th, we're going to open that up. I just kind of need a little bit of a head count so we can find a spot to go have dinner. But
head count? What do you think the heck? There's going to be more cattle there than there are players.
But I know some people said that it was close enough for them to drive. So I mean, obviously the whole
we
point
would love for that to happen.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Being out with the Go Wheel involves us being out with the community. So if you guys are within driving distance of we're 30 minutes away from the Boise.
Nowhere. We're
Airport.
30 minutes away we're 10 miles east of Bing Bang. So if you could find us there, no problem.
No, I'm going to tell you exactly where I'm staying that way, and we'll try to find something to eat around there. We are staying at...
Just go to the nearest steakhouse, right? You guys are all having steak for dinner, right?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not going to an Outback. That'd be terrible.
We
are staying...
One of my... Number one, Outback is fine. Number two, if we went to a steakhouse, we might be eating one of our future children.
What?
That doesn't make sense, actually.
That makes zero sense.
That doesn't work.
Aren't you like a cow's stepfather if you do the artificial insemination at least?
Yeah, but the cow that you would be eating at a steakhouse is definitely already an adult.
Yeah.
However, we live in a world of temporal mechanics, and things go forward and backward. Time is a construct.
Good save.
It's a Star
Good
Trek time
save.
paradox. There you go. We are staying at the Fairfield by Marriott Inn and Suites, Boise, Nampa. So I'll create a chat room if Tarpy can help me remember tomorrow. And if somebody wants to come over for dinner,
I'll give you a list.
Then, if you guys want to meet up for dinner on that Friday night, listen, the prison hasn't responded to me yet. So
What?
That's a surprise to nobody.
You're asking to go into prison.
no, just saying, like, we were going to right now.
The haunted house, we're probably not going to do the haunted house, is what he's saying.
I can't get it worked out. I've tried reaching out and they're not responding. So maybe Toby got them. But if that's the case, then we're probably going to fly out Saturday afternoon.
Oh, good.
unless I can get the haunted house thing worked out. But if it doesn't work, then it's not going to work. But so yeah, dinner will be Friday night. So if you guys are wanting to come out and hang out, then we'll meet Friday night, or we can have breakfast Saturday or whatever. But I'm probably going to try to fly out Saturday because Tarpy's got plans for me on Sunday or something. So try to do something.
Oh,
then.
wonderful.
Yeah. All right. Any other questions? Let's see. Griffin might have to pay calf support.
It's really
Are we
funny.
getting? Are we dressing up in special outfits for the cow event? Griffin will be. He bought a full body condom. Let's see. What else do we have? When does the cat end early? Well, we actually started early today. I mean, it's already been 2.5 hours. And I want to go to bed
So
early
you're
because we have, I want to go to bed early because we've got a Talking in Cars in the morning as well. Any new ship
we do.
skins?
Well, when will that be, sir? At 8 a.m. Eastern?
Yeah, 7:45, 8-ish. Yeah.
Oh, so 8 a.m. Eastern? Perfect.
8, yeah, let's go with 8.
So DJ's time,
8 a.m.
it starts at 7:30. It starts at 7:30. DJ's.
8 o'clock.
So everyone else will know to start it at 8 because you'll be half an hour late.
So Savage Darkness, those aren't skins. You're talking about the Chaos Tech and the Prototype Forbidden Tech that will be.
It says
earned.
it says that there are 2 free skins
There are 2
as well.
skins.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
PvP one.
The skins, the refits come at tier, what was it, tier 5 and tier 6, or tier 4 and tier 5?
4 and 5.
4 and 5, which is
4 and
summoning, and then the assimilate.
No.
Not summoning.
No.
Jump.
Jumping.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jules Verne says define free. Yeah, I mean, you'll unlock it with progression of the sphere that you can buy tomorrow or unlock sometime within 200 days.
Well, that sounds great.
Lord of Chaos says, what about the Forbidden Tech and Chaos Tech and the packs? Did we figure that out? Yes. I believe it was one and the other. Like, one of them is going to
Figure
come
what out?
One of them is coming in the ship unlock pack. The other one is coming in the ship upgrade pack. I don't know if I solved
perfect.
which
I like
was
packs.
which. Yeah, I don't remember if I solved which was which.
That's a pack I can get behind.
Will I buy the sphere? No, but will I have it tomorrow? Probably. Yeah, but I mean, I got to be honest with you. If it would make you feel better, which is an insane position for me to take, but even if I told Scopes not to give it to me, I would acquire it. And I'll tell you why. The Maverick credit income is important to me. All right. There's a lot of stuff in that store. That's why we're fussy, right? There's a lot of stuff in the store that we want to spend our credits on. So I'm going to look at this kind of like, Prime Start. I need more credits. I need credits faster. The Sphere is going to get that for me. So I do believe that I would. Count DeVille says, create problem, sell solution. It's the Fleet Command way, buddy. Been that way for 7 years. Ain't changing anytime soon. Gobbler says, buy the Sphere after they give it to you. I don't think
then you'll have 2.
I don't think that'll work. I think that once I get the Sphere, my pack is going to disappear.
After a particular content creator accidentally ended up with 2 garbage cows by doing that very thing.
You know what I could
do? It was
do?
widely frowned upon.
No, you know what I could do?
They now block that from working. It doesn't work that way anymore.
Count DeVille says I should buy it before they give it to me because that might actually work.
I'm telling you, it doesn't.
You don't think?
Doesn't work. I know it. I don't think I know.
What happens if I
don't
buy
ask
it?
me how? What?
What happens if I buy it first?
If you buy it first, like literally at 12 o'clock in 3 seconds, then later, when somebody pushes the button to give you the comp,
it won't show up.
You don't get any more. No.
Yeah, that's right.
They have it figured out.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why we know that works because I'm pretty sure Griffin did that with a recent ship.
With every recent ship, I try every month.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why. Because we didn't get our grants on time last month, and Griffin bought the ship and didn't end up with a second one. So you only got 1 Excelsior. That's why. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, sorry about that.
He vapes. Isn't that disgusting, Ethan? I agree. Ugh.
Yeah, it's
and he'll
bad.
do it in the car with the windows rolled, and I'm sitting right there. It's like, hey, do you mind if I vape? Never says. Never says. Just right in my face.
I'm sorry.
Do I like the flavor? Doesn't matter.
It's just water vapor.
Do I have asthma? He doesn't know.
It's a great flavor. This one is banana taffy.
So
Why would
you
you
like
need two
walking around
ships?
smelling like fruit?
Hey, Zach.
You
Zach,
can smell like
Zach?
strawberry waffles.
Is that it?
Yeah, Zach. That's
Zach,
exactly right.
Have you seen the hit 1997 film Contact with Jodie Foster?
Yeah. Why build one ship when you could build two for twice the price?
Bingo.
Yeah, there you go. All right. It does change the sound of your voice.
See,
Right, a
look
few
at
times.
everybody telling you how you shouldn't vape and it's not good for you.
All right.
Disgusting.
I'll get rid
habit.
of it. I'll get rid of it.
You won't. You'll do no such thing.
I'll get rid of it. I can quit anytime.
Okay, good luck with that.
I quit.
Sure you can.
Yeah.
I quit smoking like 2 years ago.
You'll hide it from the
No,
camera.
you
And
didn't. You
here
still
it is
effing
back
smoke.
again.
What are you talking
No,
about?
I had quit smoking for like a year, and then
You're smoking on stream now.
Oh, I
You
quit.
just qualified it.
I quit for a year, and then I vaped, but I still quit for like a year. Just cold turkey. I just stopped.
Uh-huh.
I could do it.
Uh-huh.
See, this is
I quit
There ya.
smoking every night when I go to bed.
Thanks, Q Dog. Appreciate it. All right, quick question. Kretzagog has a question.
don't.
They have mentioned that the new content was
Kretzagog.
going to be slowed to work on bigs. What? They've mentioned that new content was going to be bugs, to work on bugs. Do I think that's actually happened?
Yeah.
I do. I think it's not yet to a point where we're satisfied with how the game works. And I think a big piece of the frustration with that, a big reason why people don't see that, is because they continue to reintroduce bugs or create new ones. So
Hashtag version control.
yeah, here's the thing. I do think that they've been responsive to fixing things faster, and I do think that new content has slowed compared to what it has been, but we still have massive problems with version control, and we reintroduce bugs that have already been fixed 2 and 3 and 4 times. So, and then new bugs happen, which, by the way, is not a big deal. Okay, I understand new bugs happen, and I'm very tolerant of that because it's a technology. Things are going to happen. My biggest
Least of my
complaint-
concerns. Have they fixed the one where the ships don't go away after you kill them and there's all these ghosts in the system? Is that fixed?
Yeah, it's fixed. But
Okay.
but my bigger dissatisfaction, Cruzito, comes in the reintroduction of bugs that we've already fixed.
Yeah. You just never know what's going to come next.
That is my big problem. So, do I think that they're working on bugs? Yes. Do I think that we still have massive process problems that shoot themselves in the foot more often than they need to? Also, yes. All right. So, yeah, why fix one bug when you can introduce 2 for twice the price? I mean,
Yes, exactly.
Wilhelm
Silver
says,
Tab is the winner of the show. There
yeah.
you go.
Wilhelm says outposts are all fixed and working great. Well, they're improved. I mean, they're improved. But
70 out of 72.
yeah, they're improved, but they're not completely fixed. But they're improved to a point that they're playable, which one could argue that we still live in that state with Kirshara, for example. Kirshara is not perfect, but it's usable. Dauntless still breaks, but it's usable. I mean, but that's the problem, right? Everything is just passable. Like they put a Band-Aid on it. They don't go in and future-proof these things. And then we reintroduce them. And that is like my biggest complaint, Cruzito. So do I think that they're working on them? Yeah, we see that they're working on them, but then they re-break it, you know? And that's my biggest frustration. I am much more tolerant of new bugs than I am of old bugs. All right,
1,000%.
I'll leave it right there. Magoo says, remember the Arena Impulse Speed Band-Aid? Yeah, remember that test that I suggested that we run once to see if we could isolate the problem? Yeah. Yeah, we know where
The
we're at.
problem
with
is
that.
the cube, and it's always been the cube, and they never went back to fix that.
Yeah, we know where that landed. And that's an example, right? It's a Band-Aid. They didn't solve the problem. They didn't future-proof it. They solved the problem.
And you know, the thing is, the
didn't
cube is
solve the
such an
problem.
old ship now. They could literally eliminate the cube from arenas and nobody even care.
People would still care.
I don't think
still-
people would care. If it's
They
gone
would.
for everybody, that's way better than a stupid slow impulse and kill the whole feature thing.
Yeah. Well,
People can't run away. Why can't you run away? Oh, because we don't want to take the cube out. The what?
see, like, okay, let's spend 3 minutes on this. I mean, we really got to go. We've completely missed our raid out, but we'll go to the Warp Drive 5. But here, incursions, right? Incursions. I am not furious that incursions broke. I want to know how it broke. All right. But that's not a new bug. That is something that they changed that had an unintended consequence. I'm not furious that it broke. All right.
No, that's
but
true.
now,
Good
if
example.
if it does the same thing again next month, or if we fix it and run it, and then 3 months from now the exact same thing happens, I'm going to be much angrier. You know. So that's just the thing. I mean, obviously, we knew they were making changes to incursions. I didn't agree with a lot of those changes, but whatever the changes are, I do agree that it needs changes. And then whatever they did, something that they did, probably in targeting, probably in the event mechanics, you know, where they're identifying attacking versus defending or whatever, they broke something. All right. I'm not furious about that. Honestly, you know, I know players were, but I think that they handled it appropriately by saying, okay, yo, this is broke. We're going to cancel it for the U.S. servers. And I think EU got stuck because, right, APAC happened overnight. So you had two regions that were severely impacted, and then the U.S. servers just got it canceled. At least they didn't try to run it. They canceled it. That was the right thing to do. But I don't know. That's just another example, Cruzito. You know, I'm not furious about that.
I would still like to pontificate that they should run arenas 1 week with no cubes just to see what happens. It's 1 week. Who cares? Just do it without the cubes once.
Here, you know, though, we said that about speed, and then they just made that the new norm. And that's the problem. I have a problem with shortcuts. All right.
That's not a shortcut. The arenas don't work with cubes, period.
And that, yeah, well, I asked for an impulse cap so we could identify the source of the issue. Okay? I asked for an impulse cap to identify the source of the issue, to confirm that it was indeed impulse that caused the problem. And instead, they made that the solution. And that's not the solution.
No,
you know?
it still doesn't work right anyway.
No, because it didn't fix it. It just made it a little bit better. Like it reduced the issues, but it didn't get rid of them. And then they came out with a blog post saying, well, we've seen some improvements. So for the moment, we're going to keep it like this while we continue to look into it. And then they
that was
just
the last we ever heard of it.
took it off the table.
Yeah, that was
Like,
the last we ever heard about it.
Fixed.
Yeah, and that's I don't
Ridiculous.
appreciate that. I don't think that is the solution. I don't think that's the right thing to do. So
Definitely not. And I haven't played a single arena since.
it's been
Exactly.
months.
It's been months since I've
entered
gone
an
in
arena.
there for that very reason.
Yeah.
Oh, Sir Polish Prince pointed out that PAC was also part of the problem with the arenas.
True statement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cruzito says, but I feel like that was supposed to be why new content would be slowed. I haven't seen any slowing. Yeah, no, I think they have.
Oh, it's slowed.
Yeah,
it's slowed. There's less. It's not, the releases aren't slower, but what's in the releases is definitely scaled back.
Yeah, for sure. That I think is exactly why we're seeing more concentrated monetization, because there's less that they can sell. When
was the last time they released 7 or 8 artifacts or more than 3 like matching forbidden texts in 1 month?
When was the last
like
time
they did the mining ones all in 1 month?
When was the last time they
Even
sold
multiple
a rare
officers.
officer pack? Yeah. When was the last time they sold a rare officer pack? They literally just took that monetization out. So I think that's part of why we're seeing concentrated monetization, Cruzito, is because there is less being developed that has a traditional sourcing for monetization. So Yeah, I do believe that they have scaled it back, but they still have a lot of cleanup to do. I mean, it's still a construction zone. You know, there's still yellow caution tape over every feature. So, I mean, you know.
What are you going to do?
Burton says, what new bugs were introduced in March? I would say broken armadas. All right, which was new to G7. It was new to G7, but it's still an age-old bug. Ghost ships.
The ghost ships were the big horrible one.
Yeah, ghost ships. I would go
The
so
repair.
far. Yeah, the whole repair lag, I'd say, is a recurring bug. You could argue about outposts, but that really hasn't been fixed. So
I think that they did fix the surge. Not that anyone plays it, but I don't bug out anymore.
They still haven't. So they did improve surge, but Dauntless still doesn't work in surge. So
it does. It's not 100% of the time.
Count DeVille says there's still ghost player ships in the Veil, and I do agree with that. But in fairness, like I would have prioritized the PvE hostiles. Yeah,
1,000%. That was awful.
And that has been corrected. The Junker Beam hasn't really been solved either. I don't know if I would call that a recurring thing because that's a new, that's kind of been new. But it's like
no. Oftentimes I will see it shoot 3 ships, but I do check the logs and I always get 5.
Well, there is a graphical thing there, but we're talking about the lag and the kicking you out of a game, and that's happened forever. Okay, that's happened forever.
Oh,
you get kicked out of the game
Rift one
frequently
this month, where in the MU, when you go through a rift, you get kicked back to your home system.
So
that was relatively new this month.
Yeah, that was a new bug, and again, I don't know, but again, that was a new bug, so I'm not super fussy about that. And my experience was it was only when I first entered the MU. Like if I went through another rift, it didn't do it. I observed it every time I went into the MU, like the very first entry point. It would kick me back home, but it never did it again. Going through other rifts. So that one was annoying, but not debilitating, right? But
there you go.
Still a bug and still a new bug. So again, I'm a little bit more tolerant. They did something, they tweaked on something that had an unintended consequence. That's fine. But, if they fix that and then mid-month patch comes out and it happens again, that's a process failure. It's a process failure.
Yeah. I agree.
Anywho, is Jason on yet? I know we're kind of stalling for time. We're just kind of shooting the bull right now, which I hope you guys are still enjoying. Like, gosh, there's still almost 300 of you in the audience, so I appreciate you guys hanging out. But yeah, we're just kind of burning a few minutes of time.
We will be on Discord tomorrow, 8:00 a.m., talking in cars with DJs. And is Jules Verne joining us tomorrow or no?
That I haven't actually spoken to him, but I think that is the plan.
Good.
But I guess
he's known about it.
Yeah, he's aware, but I guess I probably should confirm that. But yeah, Jules is in chat. Yes, Jules will be here.
Excellent. So we'll talk about the new feature, the new temple, the new officer, the new everything tomorrow, 8 a.m. Talking Cars with DJs. Not pre-recorded. It is live, so we'll be reacting live and in person to how things are going. 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Caledon.
Yeah,
we're in Daylight Time.
At that point, we'll be able to talk about the blueprint costs. At that point, we'll be able to talk about in detail these new artifacts and what they're going to do.
Now, when you wake up in the morning, Guru Meditation, I realize you're on the West Coast, and I used to be, so I get the 5 a.m. thing. I record it, and I produce it, and I send it straight to UltimatDJz. So as soon as he pretends to poop in the bathroom, he can actually upload that and get it ready for you guys to listen to.
Yeah, I usually try to get that. Up by lunchtime. Sometimes I miss, but I usually do try to get that up pretty quick. Let me see. Yeah, I know Shiz and Lost Interron. I just hate to raid for 9 minutes because I believe their plan is also to raid Warp Drive 5. I hate. I mean, I have no problem doing that. Me personally, I hate when a raid comes in right as I'm getting ready to end. But wait, Warp Drive 5 is at 11.
Oh no,
they pushed back. Okay, well then we'll do that. I thought they were at 10. They've always been at 10.
What's the
Oh, I
poster,
guess
but-
Where's the poster?
not anymore, says Strider Proud Feet.
Okay, well, that's great. Well, then, golly, I've been waiting all this time for nothing. Okay, let's right on over to Shiz. What is Shiz? They might be running 30
Inglorious
minutes behind. Okay.
STFCers.
Yeah. That is Lost In. I think Fisty is over there.
Oh, nice.
I think
Bye,
I think
GSC
Destro is over there too.
I was gonna say
So what?
there's
Okay,
a
Shiz.
tiny streamer who's still going.
Copy. No,
Oh,
hold on.
Ben Sai asking about the schedule. Ben Sai, they're no longer waiting for the beginning of every month. We are on a 3-week arc and then 1 week off and 3-week arc and then 1 week off. And that's going in perpetuity. They didn't ask me about it. I think it's weird, but that's the new format.
I like it. I'm good with it.
I hate it. I hate
Really?
it.
I like it. I
hate it.
I think I'm good with it.
It's one of those things where I don't know why we need to change it, but you know, it affects so many people's lives and schedules that they should have done more market research on that. I don't recall ever seeing that in a survey if we would disapprove of that or approve of that.
Just remember that tomorrow at reset, it will be Iota 04.01.
Oh God, Putz.
By
Lord.
the way, here real quick before we go, this is hilarious. Who is it that does the Jules? Who is it that does the who's our arc historian? Guys, you want to make fun.
Smurf.
Papa Smurf.
You guys want to make fun, but Papa Smurf has adopted Putz's arc naming mechanic.
Oh, Papa Smurf.
It is
God
now
bless you.
It is now official. From moving forward, Papa Smurf has adopted this, and as our official STFC arc historian, it makes it so. Okay, it makes it.
That
so.
is good.
This is the worst thing ever.
This is the what?
Johnny Five says gross.
This is the worst thing ever. I bet you we have way more people who can just count consecutive numbers than we do who know, like, what number of the Greek alphabet Iota happens to be.
But everywhere it matters, this is a learning exercise for all of us.
Yeah, there you go. Everything's fine. Candid Onion says we should do a poll. I think it's too late. Papa Smurf already did it. He already reworked the. Where's the sheet? Papa Smurf, I want to see the sheet because I'm pretty
It's
sure.
pinned in the circle.
Thank you. I'm going to go look at it right now. I'm pretty sure he's already done it. It's pinned. Okay, let me find the pin. STFC arc history. All right, let's pull it up. And oh my God, he did. It's here.
I'm all for it.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sorry. There it is. He has renamed. He has gone back and named them all the way back to January of 2023. Here they are.
Oh my goodness.
All right. As a matter of fact, and by the way, Strider says Iota 04 is much better than M89. Okay. Well, there you go. The arc historian has incorporated Putz's idea, so it must not have been.
Well, that makes it
that
official.
bad.
There you go.
I mean, it's there. Okay. So Iota starts to see Matters. You don't know. That's not how it works. Matter says it starts with the letter I, the 9th letter. So we're in year 9 already. No, that's not how it works.
That's exactly how it works.
No, that's not it. So anyway, all right. Let's get ready.
My
to,
problem is a lot of people are going to think that's how it works.
No.
Because they just don't know better.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Well, if you don't like it, blame Super Pack. Starting Putz.
iPack. Blame iPack.
iPack.
Okay. Yeah, blame iPack. All right, guys. So apparently I was all foobarred in my schedule, and I've just been wasting your time for the last 40 minutes. We'll send you guys over to the Inglorious STFCers with Lost In, Iron Fister, Zero G's, MJ, and Shiz, who will then take you on in to the Warp Drive 5 featuring Dr. Iron Chef, Jason V-Nex, Scribbler, Tibbs, and Did I just read all 5 names? Jason V-neck,
I thought you did.
Scribbler, and Samo and Tibbs. They'll take you through your
There you
overnight.
go.
They'll take you through your overnight and get you into Ultravetica and the Breakfast Club. And then he's going to take you on over to Minnie Mabel, and we will continue the 24 hours of Arcfall. And we'll be back with you tomorrow morning for Talking in Cars with DJs. And then tomorrow night, we'll be here in the Talking Trek Lab to take a look at the new Borg Sphere and how it performs on Unlock. Then Wednesday, we might do our Lego Enterprise stream that night. Might do our Lego Enterprise stream Wednesday. Thursday, we've got our first pod of Iota 04, and then we'll give you the Friday, Saturday schedule once we get to it. I don't know what it's going to be. Patriot says, will I have to spend $100 for the ship? I mean, will I have to,
yes.
or can you?
There's no choice. Everybody must buy it immediately.
Can you spend $100 on the ship? Yes. Will you have to? No.
Will you want to?
Maybe. Will you want to? Maybe. All right.
I think you'll want to.
I think that there's probably a good case for it. So we'll have to see. Yeah, 2 for 1 says if you want it anytime soon, you'll pay $100 for it. Yeah, I think it's... That's right, Keller Cujo. You don't ever have to do anything in the game, technically. You could just chill out and don't have FOMO and do what feels good.
You can
when it
mine
comes.
all day. Just send all 8 ships mining.
Just go mine. Okay? There you
Mine
go.
raw data.
Motorsport
Mine
says, I don't even
data.
want it for free. Well, here's the thing. That's silly. You should take it for free because it's going to give you more credits. So that's important. That's important. But, I mean, whatever. Take what you can get for free. I mean, might as well, right? That's the whole name of the game. Take the free stuff. All right, guys, we're going to bounce on out of here. Thank you guys so very much.
Bye,
I appreciate
everybody.
you being here. Happy Arcfall Eve, and we'll see you guys first thing in the morning, and then again tomorrow night, and all throughout the week. Happy Arcfall, everybody. Let's go say hey to the inglorious STFCers. Good night, everybody.